We might be live, we might not be live. I am actually not sure. Okay, here we go. Yo, what's good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the stream. I didn't know if we were live or not because my player was telling me that we were live for like 20 seconds and then it like restarted out of nowhere. So now we are actually live. All right, let's go. Big love, my man Clabby coming through, just letting us know. This man said, are we doing the extension? I said, we're gonna try. He said, well, let me help you get there, my boy. Yo, big love, Clabby. It's not popped up on my feed, so I can't. Actually, I might be able to play. Give me just a second here. Let me see if it can link up with my recent events. But big love to Clabby. Thank you for the big $50 dono. Let's go, baby. I appreciate that. Already getting us to the 45-minute extension out of nowhere. My man Clabby, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. Combo breaks. And you guys know the deal. We're going to play it right here. Noah, overclock.
Overclock buster!
Shout outs, guys. Morning stream. Yeah, man. Like, I have a bunch. Well, actually, more like my wife has some stuff to do later today. But I was going to stream early anyway, or more like earlier than I usually stream, Clabby. Because the Niners game is on tonight. So I was going to watch that like around 5 something my time. So I was going to stream like around 2 or so today. But I was like, you know what? My wife has some other stuff to do. I've got some other stuff to do as well. So I was like, let me just go and let me see if I can bang out an early stream. And, you know, I said I was going to start doing some early streams anyway for the European peeps and all that. So if I can at least get one, you know, early stream a week, whether on Fridays, at least one, maybe 2 a week, on Fridays and Mondays, I think that would be good just for everybody. Some of you guys are at work, you know, have something to watch while you're working, have something on in the background, you know, get you through the day. So big love to Clabby. Thank you so much, man. You were now the whole Kage stream, Ninja. Thank you so much for the support, man. Yo, what's up, Lingering Will? What's up, guys? Let's go into shoutouts, man. I think we need to get into the official shoutouts of the stream. Yeah, my bad, Clabby. It didn't pop up, so I can't replay the I can't play the notification for the 50. But thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the big $50 dono. Big love. We're only 10 away from that first extent, or from that hour extension. So let's go. 45 minutes already locked in. So appreciate that, guys. My man Dior was here. Dior is always here. Big love. Egomaniac. Daniel C. Oh, there we go, Clabby. DK Tunes up, Clabby, my boy. The best. The best. Donkey Kong. The best Donkey Kong music, only for the finest. Only for the finest, my boy. All right, let's go. Shout outs, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Mr. Clabby. DK Tunes, you got it. Let me know if that's too loud, guys, in the chat. Let me know, because I know sometimes the audio balance is a little bit weird. Big love to Clabby, man. Dropping. There we go. We can play that one. With the big 60 already, getting us to the extension. Hey, yo, let's go. Thank you so much, Clabby. I appreciate that. My man Clabby with the Hokage. With the 60. With the 60 more, you can beat him out. Or 50 on the stream, Ninja. Let's go. Platinum streaks. Let's go. Clabby is here. He's made his presence be known. My boy. Lennon. Is it Lennon? 9456 says, yo, what up? Ronan is here. What's up, Ronan? Egomaniac is here. Leaf Storm. Yeah, JRPG 3.0 incoming from ATLUS, apparently. Although we don't know how they're going to get that done, but we're going to talk about it. Shout outs to Clabby. Shout out to Jeffrey Tucker 6-9. My man Dior, like always. King Tree Freak. What up, King? Lingering Will. Adam Carson. General Zamora. You just gotta say it like that too. What is up, guys? Richard Pauly. What up, Richard? A lot of your members like my comment on Metroid Prime 4. I will play it with using mouse controls. All right, Richard. It's good stuff. Sellout says PlayerEssence. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of Metroid content lately, you know. It's good to see the Metroid content. Yo, Justin with the $3 drop. Yeah, you know what? I think that this one will probably be the easiest to finish now because it's, you know, it's gonna play and look the most modern, and it's gonna be, you know, portable. It's gonna be super smooth, which all the Metroid Prime games are. But this one's probably gonna be I'd probably say it'll be the easiest to beat out of all of them, because I think that they're actually gonna make it to where, you know, regular gamers can play it through and not so crazy with some of the stuff in that Metroid Prime games usually do. So, yeah, I think you're gonna beat this one. I think so. What's up, the Nintendo? Why the early stream? I got some stuff that I got to do later. I show Sneed. Donkey Kong Bonanza. I got a t-shirt. Yo, let's go. The Bonanza t-shirts. Says you can't hear the music. Okay. The fact that you guys couldn't hear anything was because my my desktop audio was muted. Okay, so I'll replay that from here. Can't hear notifications or music. Okay, sorry about that, guys. For some reason, my desktop audio was muted, and I don't know why. Well, maybe it was probably because I muted it. But anyway, it was muted, and I should have checked those levels before I started the stream. I will do that next time. My bad, guys. How's the music now at this point? Can you guys hear it? Make sure you guys hit that like button, too, for the early stream. Also, follow me on Twitter if you're not following me on Twitter, at PlayerEssence on Twitter. Make sure you guys give my Twitter account a follow. Give it a like, too. I got a post up, so you guys go ahead and give it a like on Twitter. That would be great. And hit the like button here, and of course chat it up, ask your questions. Feel free to drop your knowledge on gaming. Let me know what is up, what are you playing, what are you up to, what are you looking forward to, all that good stuff. We are here to have a great discussion today on a variety of whatever you guys want to talk about. So there's also, that's my Twitter account, so if you guys can give me a follow on there, that'd be great too. Let's go. Monday Night Football, baby. Niners versus Panthers. Big playoff implications. Yo, Mr. Joe 9K, what up, baby? Mr. 9K, what up, fam? Good to see you here. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right, sounds good. All right, there we go. I don't even care. I've only beaten Metroid Prime 3, but I'm jumping to Metroid Prime 4, and I don't care. I don't care. It don't matter. We out here doing this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's do it. Let's do it. What's up, the Great Wah? The Great Wah is here. What up, the Great Wah? J Will presents. What is good? Unfortunately, I got to pass on Metroid because Floating Hands games, but Dread was Game of the Year worthy. Hey, it's all good, man. I do suggest checking it out, like at GameStop or Best Buy. Go check it out. Go play it and see what you think, you know? Shout outs to Lingering Will. Oh my god! With the 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 5 times 2, 10 gifted members. Hey, yo, shout outs, man. Thank you so much, Mr. Lingering Will. Oh my gosh, bro, that's crazy. Let's go ahead and we'll give you a 20. We got to do 10 gifted. That's 5. Oh, man, we got to do at least a 25 piece for that one. 25 piece chicken nugget. Let's go. The 25 piecer. 25 piece of chicken nuggets in the house. Hey, yo, thank you so much, Mr. Will. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Hey, we out here, bro. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. 88 on the combo board. And of course, Noah and Mio flying through the skies, confirming that 1 hour extension, which Clabby pretty much confirmed that. But now we super confirmed, almost at the platinum streak. Yo, thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate Lingering Will, Clabby. Thank you guys. Justin, in early, supporting your boy. But we're going to have, like I said, a great stream today. I am excited. Lingering Will, thank you for the big 10 gifted. Everybody who got a membership. Lingering Will. Everybody, they got a membership. Guys, give Lingering Will some love in the chat. Shout outs, man. Also, if you guys drop a donos, make sure you put your music requests. Lingering Will, Clabby. We got DK music for Clabby. Justin, if you want some music, let me know. Mr. PECW424, my man, looking good in the pick with the $5. It says, hoping Persona slowly shifts to metaphor and SMT press turn combat system. Hope you were having a good Persona slowly shifts to metaphors and SMTs. Hoping Persona slowly shifts to metaphors and SMT's press turn combat system. Persona does have a press turn combat system. So, like, you mean in terms of exploiting a weakness and then getting an extra turn? Yeah, Persona does do that. So, yeah, I'm not sure what you're trying to say. They all do the same thing. If you hit a weakness, you get another attack. To be honest, Metaphors is probably, I wouldn't say it's the weakest out of there, but it's the one that kind of removes some of the stuff that you can do with the press turn. But I mean, because of the action RPG elements. But yeah, Persona does do that. Unless, like I said, maybe I'm mistaken on what you're trying to say. But thank you for the $5 dono, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Big love, big love. Yeah, morning streams, at least morning for me, not for you, but morning for me. Yeah, I like morning streams, man. I actually like to do them whenever I can if I'm not taking care of my boy. But you know, like I said, my wife had stuff that she had to do, and then of course I've got the game that because I was gonna stream a bit earlier than I usually stream anyway. I was like, you know what, I might as well just get this one banged out. Justin Smith, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. 93 on the board, 7 combos away from y'all know the deal, from the platinum streak. Let's go. If we're doing sports ball talk today, I would love your insight on the train wreck that is the Giants. I don't really have much insight outside of just, you know, they need a maturation process. That's really just it. They got a rookie quarterback, and, you know, and they've been in games. They've been in games. They've choked away a lot of games. So it's just about closing out games. And that stuff often can end up being luck, you know. But yeah, they're just like a player or two away on offense and defense from legitimately being good. The problem is that they just choke away a lot of games. So I think next year they could be good if they get the right coach and all that in. General Zamore with the $5 dono and says, had a fantastic Sunday. All 4 of my football picks I've hit over. Play Brilliant Wings. All right, I got you, man. Let's go. As a Niners fan, all of my teams that I needed to lose won. So in terms of the Niners playoff race. So yeah, that was it, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Still a lot of football left to be played. 98 on the board, combo breaks. Let's go. Brilliant Wings up next, then we'll get back to some DK music. Shout outs. It's 9:41. Oh yeah, it's already really late in your neck of the woods, Lingering Will. Yeah, I'll try to get some early streams going. Probably by 9 o'clock my time. That'd probably be like the earliest that I can do. Non-special days, of course. You know, non-special. So like special like event days, you know, like where there's like a Nintendo Direct live reaction or something like that, you know. Hey, what's up, Mr. Davis? Welcome to the stream. Let's see here, bro. It's 9:41 p.m. Me, that ain't early. Yeah. It's late for you, early for me, because it's like, man, I am so far ahead of you. I'm like, no, sorry, you're like so far ahead of me. It's like, it's like, what is it? It's like 12 hours. It's crazy. California, man, California. I'm looking forward to trying out Time Splitters Rewind Early Access. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure, that sounds good. I haven't been keeping up with the Time Splitter stuff that's happening, so I'm not really sure what's going on there, you know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing about what you're looking forward to playing, and what that's about. So yeah, shout outs. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships though, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Metroid Prime 4. Yep, Metroid Prime 4. Let's go. Let's see here. Shout outs though. What were your 4 football hits? Or what were your 4 over football picks, General Zamora? Hey, what's up, Joey M Gamer? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Shout outs, welcome. Hey, what's up, George FT? Oh, let's go ahead and give some shout outs to all the people that got memberships. Clabby got a membership. Let's go. I mean, he's already an elite ninja regardless, like eternal, but still. Let's go. Kamish, Jimculus, Aaron, Boom, Boo Bam, CBH forgot. Yo, what up, CBH? Jammy Jamal, I love that name. Nintendave QC, what's up, Nintendave? Justin Smith Williams, what's up, Justin Smith? I think I saw you in here earlier. What's good, man? Good to see you here. Mr. Johnson, what up, Mr. Johnson? What is good? What's up, Sellout? Next big video review? Maybe Hyrule Warriors. I'm not sure. So yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, Persona, SMT, and Metaphor all have a lot of similarity. Like they all use the press turn system. So it's like I think he's talking about something else. I think he's talking about something else within the combat. Just because they all actually use the press turn system. Pretty much all of Atlus's big, you know, console RPGs all use that same press turn system. Even like Tokyo Mirage Sessions uses it, you know, from like the Wii U and the Switch. So So yeah, I'm not really sure, like, you know, what he was like. Like I said, it's probably something else. Casual noob. Have you been playing much Kirby Air Riders? One of my kids said it was better than Mario Kart World. The other said it's not better. I haven't been playing too much. Like I said in my videos, I've been playing Hyrule Warriors more so than anything. So yeah, I only played like 1 hour or so of the air ride mode or the road trip mode. So I haven't really played, you know, too much. But I'm gonna start playing more once I beat Hyrule Warriors. I did a big chunk of Hyrule Warriors last night. I'm kind of like getting everything in the game. Like Hyrule Warriors, every time you beat something, like a bunch of other stuff lights up. So I'm about 30 plus hours, I think about 32 hours in. And yeah, so it's been pretty good. Yo, Lingering Will with the $20 dono. Yo, what's up, Lingering Will? Says, I'm traveling to Tokyo. Yo, shout outs to Tokyo. Shout outs to Lingering Will going to Tokyo. And says, in 2 weeks, and I really want to get a Switch Master Sega, okay, get a Switch Sega Master System 6 button controller for the shoot 'em ups and fighting games. What else do you guys think I should get in Japan? Oh man, dude, I'm not sure. Like, if you can find some of those like the Wonder Swan or something like that, I think that'd be kind of cool as like a portable system to have. Definitely Japanese games and Japanese snacks are a must. The merch. Have to check out some of the Japanese. I think in Tokyo, do they have the Nintendo store? But yeah, getting some of that Japanese Kirby merch would have to be a must for me. So getting some of the shirts like with the Japanese hiragana on there, or hiragana and katakana on there, that stuff is always great that you can only find in Japan. So yeah, that's what I would say for sure. Shout outs to Lingering Will. Thank you so much, man, for the big dono, $20. So we are at 118. Let's go, guys. Shout outs, man. Appreciate you guys supporting the stream today. That's how we make things keep going here. We're going to keep on driving, having a good streams and consistent streams, regardless. So I appreciate you guys coming through. Seriously, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. Yeah, we're early today just because Niners game, plus wife has to do stuff later. So yeah, we're early. Looking forward to Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Oh yeah, Marvel Cosmic Invasion. That game's looking pretty good. I think I'll pick it up at some point. It's just been, man, there's so many games and just not enough time, you know. Big love to Lingering Will though, man. Let's see here. Wish we could get an update for Persona 60 FPS. Man, they got to get that stabilized at 30 FPS first before they even get to 60. They don't even have that stabilized at 30 yet. I don't think they're gonna get it to 60. I don't think they're gonna take the time to get it to 60 at this point. So yeah, I don't think they're going to. I don't think they're going to at all. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Casual Noob with the $1 dono. Shout outs to Casual Noob. And he says, hey, you follow Stealth 40K on socials. He's always posting about art from the Nintendo Today app. But when I open the app, I never see that. I am lost. Where do you find that on Nintendo Today? Figured you might know. Sorry to bother you about this. I'm not sure, Casual Noob. Just ask Stealth. I mean, I think that'd probably be the best thing to say. Hey, Stealth, I'm not seeing it on Nintendo Today app. I don't check the Nintendo Today app every single day. I only check it when they send me a notification. That's the only time that I check the Nintendo Today app, is like somehow when it pushes through and gets to my phone. So, and it's usually something big like, oh, we announced Splatoon Raiders, or we announced the new Legend of Zelda, whatever, you know. So yeah. Yo, Shaw X with the JoJo, the X to the JoJo. This is, hey, what up, man? May the best team win tonight. Yes, sir. By the way, Ninja Gaiden 4 Action Game of the Year. Just started playing with Ryu. Feel like a teen again. Yeah, man. Good stuff. Ninja Gaiden's great. And I still need to play Ninja Gaiden. Oh my gosh. I still need to play more of that, man. Big Shot X, thank you for the combo break tonight. 129. We are almost at a platinum and a half, and we had just started. Yo, we are out here. Thank you guys so much for the support tonight. For real though. Thank you guys so much, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, may the best team win tonight. So yeah. Let's go, Panthers. We did y'all a favor last night, and it's your turn. That's true. The Rams absolutely stomping a mud hole and knocking out Baker, and potentially knocking out Baker for an extended period of time. You guys did them a, double dap, fist bump, explode, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, oh my gosh, straight up, crazy. It was y'all did him a solid, that was kind of I'll show you what it was like. It was kind of like this right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you guys in just a bit right here. This was the solid that you guys did them, because it was absolutely insane. I thought they were gonna put up a little bit more of a fight, and y'all ended up doing them like this. This was the solid y'all did them.
1/8 black.
Afternoon, my octoroon. Come on, bring it in there. Tuck that.
Yeah, I'm in there, dog. I'm in there, dog. I'm in there, dog.
You tucking it in there? What you tuck, dog? What you tuck, though? You tuck it?
I'm in there. I'm in there. I'm in there.
All right. Nice to meet you, man.
Y'all did him a song Tuck, I'm in there. I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the, y'all did him crazy solid, bro. Come on, man. Man, the Bucks didn't do a damn thing. They just gave him the game, bro. They just gave him it. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. Anyway, yeah, y'all did him a super solid. So congrats to the Rams, just absolutely obliterating them last night, on prime time. But what did I tell you guys the other day? The Rams score a lot. Remember when Sellout was trying to say, oh, well, that's not good for the Niners. They score. Bro, they are blowing out everyone. They are scoring points on everyone. They are I'm telling you, I don't just say things because I'm a Niner fan. I'm analytical. They are destroying everyone. They are scoring points on everyone. Nobody can stop the Rams right now. Their offense is clicking. Matt Stafford is MVP right now. Bro, I don't just say things just to say things because it's against my team. I tell you guys what I see from someone who's been watching NFL for decades. Bro, this offense looks like the greatest show on turf. Kurt Warner, early 2000s Super Bowl Rams. Seriously. I wasn't trying to just make excuses for the Niners. You saw what they did. They blew out Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's a good team. They blew them out of the water. Absolutely stomped the mud hole in them. Completely just stomped them out, bro. It was way more. Hell, the Niners look like they put up a better fight than the Bucks did, but they just stomped them in prime time, bro. I was trying to tell you guys this. Had nothing to do with it being the Niners. Nothing to do with that. I already knew the Bucks were gonna lose. I knew the Bucks were gonna lose though. Lingering Will with the $10 Jojo.
Ninja Gaiden 4 is mid AF.
Ooh.
If you want a real Ninja Gaiden experience, play Ninja Gaiden 2, not Sigma.
Oh man, you think that it's lame? You don't like Ninja Gaiden 4? Really? I haven't played too much of it, so I can't say one way or another. But it's not the hardcore Ninja Gaiden experience from the old school days. Combo breaks from Lingering Will. Thank you guys so much, man. JoJo boys in the room today. We are out here. Shaw X, big love to Lingering Will. Lingering Will giving you guys some advice when it comes to Ninja Gaiden, bruh. When it comes to Ninja Gaiden. Platinum streaks extended 6 to 9. Very nice. Yo, I appreciate that, man. Jacoby Brissett, Trevor Lawrence, Drake May, Shador Sanders were my bets to go over on total yards. Oh, nice. Can't believe the Cowboys won that. Yeah, it's a divisional game, so anything can happen in a divisional game. But yeah, comeback, 21-0 comeback. Yeah, that's crazy. Those Nintendo controller fidgets in Japan are cool. They come from Toy Dispenser. I got 2 of them in the GameCube layouts. Nice. Jay Guerrero giving some Lingering Will some love there. Our defense is not it either. Well, who's your defense? Okay, Eagles. So yeah. Lions had the Rams number a couple years. This time around, I'm scared. Yeah, good luck, man. Good luck to anybody who has to play against the Rams. Good luck to any of them. So yeah, because they're not easy to beat. Trust me, I know. Justin with
I
the
don't
3.
put much stock into user scores, but you can tell the Air Ride fans are happy with Air Riders. It has
Oh.
a 9.0 user score, and honestly, as an Air Ride superfan, I agree.
I'm not big on I'm not big on user scores as well. Sometimes you can't always trust them. But I think Kirby Air Riders is one of those games, Justin, that you're not gonna get trolling from people, because most casual people, they don't even know what the game is. Like, they don't care about Kirby Air Riders, or they know about Kirby, but they don't care about that. So the people that are actually, for the most part, when it comes to voting on or giving a review, I think that they're being serious, or they're being honest, or just showing their appreciation for it. But I know that it's a 9.0 because all the people that were hardcore hyped up for it are enjoying it. I know, like, Miss Click, she's really enjoying it, and I know she's always honest in terms of how she feels about stuff that she grew up with, whether it's Legend of Zelda, or whether it's Kirby, or whether it's any of the other games she played growing up. She's a GameCube kid, and I know that she's having a ton of fun on her stream. Like, I was able to catch a little bit of it, and some of the clips that she posted on Twitter. So yeah, I'm happy for the Air Riders fans out there that you guys got your game after 20 something years. I gotta play more. I just gotta finish Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, man, because Age of Imprisonment is absolutely incredible. I've been unlocking a lot of, like, the support supplemental characters that aren't the main cast, but are like the support characters that you never, that they kind of put in for filler. But I kind of like those characters. They're pretty cool. Like, their movesets are fun. They're obviously not as good as, like, the main characters, like, the Construct, or like Zelda, or Rauru, or Minoru, but they're still pretty freaking good and fun to use. A lot of them have unique gimmicks. So I want to get through all of Age of Imprisonment and I want to get into that. And then I want to see if I can get Metroid Prime 4. And then after that, I'll probably take a lot of time to play Kirby Air Riders, So yeah, absolutely, man. Good stuff, Justin. 142 on the combo board. We're going further than beyond. Are you worried about the desert sections in Metroid Prime 4? People in the forums visit, curious how we'll play. No, I'm not really worried about the desert sections, because all it shows is that there's a hub world, and then you just ride from one area to another. It's not that big of a deal, so there's nothing to be worried about. What are you worried about? Worried about what? They showed what the function is. You go there, you ride from one place to another. You'll probably be able to teleport if you don't feel like, riding through from one place to another. So it's not really anything to be worried about. So no. Let's see here. You're a Niners fan? Oh, so I'm a Niners fan. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, you're a Niners fan. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that's interesting. Defense, well, yeah, the defense is not good. They're going to have to outscore people. They're going to have to force turnovers and outscore people. So, I mean, the Niners defense is not good. I mean, they're better than they were last year. They're not good, but they do force fumbles, and they do force some turnovers. So if they can force some turnovers, even though they're not winning the turnover, I mean, the plus minus, they're not winning that either. But if they can force some turnovers and score, 25 to 30 points per game with Purdy back, then I think they can win. I think the defense is just good enough to where they can probably get a stop or two when they need it. They're probably going to let the defense score, or the offense score 3 touchdowns plus in a game. That's why the Niners need to score at least 25 to 30 points plus if they want to have a chance at winning deep into the postseason. But yeah, the defense is decimated. I'm not relying on the defense to win anything this year. It's going to have to be Purdy, CMC, and the offense scoring points. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, Elias? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Would you say Air Riders is more fun than Mario Kart World? I mean, I haven't played enough of it, Kane, like, for me to say which one's more fun than the other. I need to play more. I haven't played enough of Kirby Air Riders. The Prime 4 demo sold me. It's so much better than the YouTube videos show. It looks incredible on your screen. Like, that's why I tried to give you guys like a raw footage of it on my camera that's 4K, but then it has to like downsize to 1080p, but it looks great even in portable mode, running at 720p 120 FPS, but it looked sharp and it looked very nice. The art style is very good in the game. The art style is very good. So yeah, art style's great. Soul Valley is pretty much Hyrule Field. Yeah, in some sense. Like, I don't really think it's going to be any type of crazy situation like, oh man, the desert, they're going to make you do. It's like, it's probably just get to have just break up the gameplay a little bit. Add something a little bit different to the gameplay. I don't know, man. I think everybody wants things to be the same for forever. They don't ever want anything to change at all. And it's like, it's okay to try some new ideas out. As long, you know what I'm saying? As long as you don't completely upend the T table, which Metroid Prime 4 does not after playing it, you're okay. But there's nothing wrong with adding in a few extra little things here and there. You know, try something a little bit different. But like I said, hardcore Metroid fans, like, they just want Metroid Prime over and over and over. They literally just take Metroid Prime, make the same game over and over till you die. Like, that's what Metroid Prime fans want. And just add different bosses. Just make different, like, make a new story, but just the same game, Metroid Prime. Take Metroid Prime and then just make the exact same thing for the next 50 years, and that's all we need. You know, like, that's what, like, a lot of hardcore Metroid Prime fans want. They just want that same thing for forever, you know? And I know this because a lot of hardcore 2D Metroid fans, we were appalled when Nintendo decided to make a first-person Metroid Prime game as the next main game. Before, we didn't even get a 2D game we didn't get a game on N64. So then all of a sudden they come out with the GameCube and they're like, oh, well, here's Metroid. And we're like, what? This is the first big console Metroid coming from Super Metroid. We're getting this? So people were resistant to change even back then. So I know, I've been there before, you know? I know it. I've seen it firsthand. Let's so yeah. It's got an interesting way to add a third-person fast-paced action. We'll see. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Hey, what's up, Felipe? Welcome. I don't have a 4K TV yet. Does I think it meant Metroid Prime 4 still look amazing without going 4K? Yeah, it still looks fine. Watch my video, Kane. Like, if you look at, I actually show you the footage of the game. Watch my video. It's running at 720p. So if you watch my video, it shows you exactly how the game will look. You know, running at 720p, 120 FPS. So if you watch my video, it shows it all there. Like my hands-on, the demo, the hands-on on the demo. Here, I'll link it for you, and I actually put the footage in there. You know, it shows it. Do you have an opinion on Inazuma 11? Not yet. No, I haven't really played it. I think I put like a demo back in the day, but I didn't really play enough of it to really have like a good opinion of it or not. So, yeah. Make Metroid Prime 1, but do it again. It would be, you would be happy. I mean, I would like to play something a little bit different. I don't want to play the same game over and over and over and over. Like, that'd just be like Madden or something like that, or just be like, you know, Call of Duty or something, you know? A lot of Nintendo fans dislike open area gameplay. No, that's a lot of people online dislike open area gameplay. A lot of people online will yell about it, but a lot of people, actual people that buy games and play games, they like open area gameplay. That's just you being terminally online. But no, that's not true. At least it's not fully true. A lot of Nintendo fans actually like open area gameplay. Like I said, there's just a lot of very vocal people online. If all the people that actually liked open area gameplay decided to talk online, they would absolutely drown out all the other people, because the sales show the story. The sales show the story. So I don't even have to sit here and like try to defend it. Like, the sales show the story, you know? Let's see. Hey, OJ, how's your day been today? Busy time of the year. It's been good, man. Kong Donk. Yo, what up, Kong Donk? So I'm about to go watch the movie Rental Family. Brendan Fraser looks at... Okay. Shout outs. OJ, looking good, my man. Started... Hey, what's up, Mr. Pereira? I started P3R on Switch 2. Can't wait for Metaphor on Switch. Yeah, Metaphor is going to be good, man. It's going to be good. So OJ, do you like good football too? Just the crap American version. The crap American version. Yeah, I don't know. You mean football? You mean that one where they just kick the ball around for who knows how long, and guys flop all over the place? That one? No, I don't really like it that much. No. A lot of the guys that play that are interesting, to say the least. But no, I like the physical hitting. You know what I'm saying? Multiple positions when it comes down to it. Super strategical, throwing, catching, running, physicality. I'm more of that. The crap version of it. But I mean, you can watch your guys running around. You can watch your guys running around and flopping all day, and you know, more power to you in the world of football. More power to you, man. Enjoy. Enjoy. Let's see here. Enjoy. Listen, I didn't start it. He did. So he started it. I finished it. You know? So he started it. I finished it. Um, let's see here. Fair's only. Oh, I know that you mess around, and so am I. But I mean, like, hey, look, if you're gonna go in with that energy, I'm gonna match it. Like, if you want to go in with the energy, if you want to make jokes, let's make jokes. Hey, it's all good. One thing I notice about soccer fans or football fans, they'll go in there and bash something. As soon as you make fun of it, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was just joking." They expect you to just sit there and just take it every single time. That's what I noticed about a lot of football fans. Man, I'm telling you, they'll be like, "I'm just joking, I'm just joking." It's like, bro, you started it. Ain't nobody said nothing bad about football. Ain't nobody said anything bad about football, man. Like, what's the problem? Oh, man. No, it's the world's game, though. Respect to the world's game. Respect to football. Respect to the world's game. Big respect to the world's game. All right, we got blasted like 3 in a row.
What's up, OJ? Did you get any Black Friday deals for Switch 2?
Not yet, but we got blasted. So we're going to go and we're going to read from the bottom to the top. And let's start off with Nick93 with the $2 dono. What's up, Nick93? Says, Rams defense has been good, giving up the fewest points in the NFL and also the best point differential. Can we talk about Stafford's 30 TDs to 2 interceptions is crazy for a 37-year-old Rams in first place. Lakers balling out and Dodgers won the chip. We up. Yeah, Los Angeles, LA is up right now, man. Big time. Yeah, Stafford's probably front runner for MVP at this point. You know, number 1 in the conference, 30 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. This is one of the greatest seasons that I've ever seen in my life. And he's got some of the best offensive pieces around him. Plus, them calling plays. So yeah, man, it's been good. It's been good. They are a legitimate Super Bowl contender for sure. Probably gonna win the division too at this point. So shout outs to Nick93. Thank you for the $2 dono. Also, Lingering Will with the $10 dono as well. And says Metroid Other M is good, but the localization is horrible. Metroid Other M reminds me of Ninja Gaiden 3. We need Metroid Other M Razor's Edge. Less QTE, harder difficulty, and proper transaction. I think if they made Metroid Other M, kind of just retooled it a bit, and then if they fixed the controls and made it to where you can use an analog stick, I think it actually would be a lot better game. Yeah, I think it'd be a lot better game. So thank you for the $10 dono. My man Lingering Will with another dono coming through. Let's go. And then Kevin Unlock with the $3 and says, yes, Black Friday. I haven't got anything yet for like real Black Friday deals outside. I got some stuff for my room. Shout outs to Lingering Will. I got some lights that are coming today. Some really nice standing lights. And I got like a wall decor. So I'm still putting together the room. I had some planks that I did that I covered up half the room, but it looked really weird and I didn't like the way it was looking tacky. So my wife, I mean, God bless her, man, she bolted all of them in the wall. I took off like half of them, so there's only like one strip now. So like I'm still putting together the room because I'm so iffy and finicky on what I like. So I'm still putting everything together. But yeah, that's what I bought. I'm looking for like decor for the room for Black Friday stuff. I'm trying to get as much cool stuff as possible and have a nice clean design and hopefully have something. But yeah, I mean, I have enough games. I have enough games, man. I have so many games. I don't know if I'm going to be buying too many more games for Black Friday. I think I'm going to take a break on games until like next year because I have so many games already. So I'll probably take a break on buying games till next year. So yeah. Probably take a break. Shout outs to Lingering Will, big love. Shout outs to Kev, shout outs to Nick93, and big love to Joseph. Like I said, shout outs to the world's game of football. No hate. I grew up playing football, man. I grew up playing it. It's a beautiful game. It's a beautiful game. It's very good. It's very good. Obviously, it's the world's game. Everybody loves it, you know? Let's see here. Lingering Will says, hey, football's played with the foot and the ball hands are for handball. Well, I mean, technically, football's played with the foot, too. I mean, the opening kickoff, kicks, punts, those are also played there. Plus, you're running with your feet a lot. So, I mean, like, there is that. There is, I mean, and the funniest thing about football, even though you're using your hands a lot and throwing and stuff, kicking is so important. You guys do not understand how many championships and how many games are decided by kicking. It is crazy. I know it doesn't seem like it, but man, a lot of games are decided by kicking. Who has the better special teams? Who can pin the team deep? Who can pin the team there? Who can make field goals? Like, it's crazy how much the kickers affect the game, you know? But that's kind of like next level things that you don't really notice if you're just more, if you don't watch it, you know? So yeah. Chelsea fan, Liverpool. Yeah, I don't follow football at all, so I don't really know. My wife does more. She can probably talk to you guys more about that than I can. But yeah, I don't follow it at all. So yeah, I don't know much about it at all. Let's see here. Played Final Fantasy Tactics. I've only played a little bit of it. I still need to play some more. Let's see here. How common is CTE in kids who play American football? It's not really common anymore, but it's hard to tell because CTE can only be diagnosed after you die and they open up your brain. So really the only people that have been, you know, diagnosed or we've been seeing are people that the older football players, which led to a lot of rule changes in terms of how you hit and stuff like that. So I mean, chances are most of the kids playing football in today's day that when they get up or if they play, you know, in NFL, chances are they probably won't have CTE because they took out a lot of the types of hits that lead to CTE. I mean, like a lot of like the crackback blocks and a lot of the over the middle defenseless receiver stuff. All that stuff's been taken out of the game. So you're not really going to be hit like people used to get hit back in the day. So I'd probably say most kids in today's day, I mean, when they grow up and they play football or when they get old, they're probably not gonna have it. But yeah, a lot of the NFL players, or not a lot, but a number of NFL players from the older area, the ones that did decide to donate, you know, they had CTE, yeah, for sure. But you might not even know because once again, they have to actually look, you know. So yeah, who won the World Cup in football? I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't watch. I don't even remember who won. I know it's bad. I should probably know, but I don't know, man. I don't remember. Oh, man. So I see lots of videos on YouTube, people saying because they see lots of Switch 2 consoles in stock and not shortages that it might be the smartest thing. Nintendo glad. I see lots of videos on YouTube, people saying because they see lots of Switch 2 consoles in stock and not shortages that it might be smartest thing Nintendo did. Glad to see the narrative changing. I mean, I think it's funny to see some people still hanging on to there has to be shortages, there has to be no systems in stock, there has to be all this like scalping for it to be a successful launch, which is just crazy to me. Because people complained about the scalping for PS5, but apparently that's what some people wanted. They wanted Switch 2 to be scalped. They wanted Switch 2 to be, you know, sent to, you know, none of them on the store shelves. I don't get it. So yeah. Chelsea won it. Chelsea won it. Okay, he's taunting the Liverpool fans. Hey, Liverpool fans, Chelsea won the latest World Cup. So there you go. CT is inevitable with the amount of violent hitting in the NFL. It's really not. I don't think it is. Like, for example, if you play long snapper, the chances of you getting CTE is probably little to none. If you are a backup quarterback, the chances of you having CTE is probably little to none. If you're a defensive back, the chances of you having CTE is probably little to none. So I don't think so. I think it's repeated violent hits over and over and over and over and over to the head. It's not just hitting. Anybody can be hit. You can be hit. That doesn't mean you're going to get CTE because you got hit. You know what I'm saying? You can be hit and not get CTE. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be punched in the stomach. If you get punched in the stomach, that doesn't give you CTE. It's violent, repeated blows to the head. So once again, not every position in the NFL or in football in general has you hitting people, smashing your head together over and over and over and over again. Like, so that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of positions in the NFL where you just don't get that, where you just don't have repeated blows over and over for a long course of time. So like I said, like long snapper, I'm pretty sure long snappers don't get CTE. or if you're a backup, or if you're someone who just doesn't play, or if you play like special teams or something like that, you're not getting those repeated hits. The people that have had it are the, you know, the receivers, old school, that went through the middle and got hit all the time, or the linebackers, NFL, certain defensive linemen that are constantly bashing their heads into people 24/7, or even like a running back that's constantly lowering their shoulder and hitting people over and over and over and over for the course of a very long time. That's really what it is, but not every position. No, absolutely not. So let's see here. He is just talking about the World Cup, which is just a small and insignificant event like the Super Bowl or something. Yeah, Super Bowl is not insignificant, but it's all good. Let's see, have you seen Any Given Sunday players? Yeah, I've seen it. I've played rugby before. It's fun. I mean, punt return, once again, punt return is it's something that you don't do enough. So if someone's a career punt returner, chances of them actually getting CTE, I don't think is very high, because once again, there's not enough actual punt returns where you're getting smashed over the head. Most of the time, it's a fair catch, or it's just let the ball roll. You might get a few punt returns a game. And even then, you might run right out of bounds, or you might get down. So even that, like, not really. Like, I don't think some of the best punt returners ever, like Devin Hester or Dante Hall, I don't think they have CTE, you know? And, like, they did punt returning for a very long time. So I doubt it. Justin with the $1 dono. Shout out to Justin. Says, speaking of football, I made a Tennessee Titans star in Air Riders, and it looks way better than the team deserves this season. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, they looking rough, man. They almost had the Seahawks, though. They almost had them. They almost had him. Have you seen? I wish they wouldn't ban catcher blocking the plate rule in baseball. But okay, yeah, I don't know about that. So let's see here. Soccer players get CTE from headers. I don't think soccer players get CTE from headers. I don't think so. Let's see here. I'm 100% sure Nintendine is really Arlo, and Arlo has a Switch too. They do have that same, like, boring, like annoying voice. Oh man, it's all good though. Shout outs to Nintendo, man. He doesn't want to talk to me though. He don't want to talk to me, but I get it, man. I get why he doesn't want to, bro. I get why. It'd make, like I said, I'd make him look pretty bad, so I understand it. I did send him an email though, like, yo man, let's talk. I'll be cool, you know, I ain't gonna disrespect you. Let's talk. I said I'll pay you for your time. Nah, he ghosted me, man. I got ghosted. So yeah, he ain't trying to come on. Like, I get it though. I can understand why he wouldn't, you know? Especially when you make a prediction that the Switch 2 is gonna sell like the GameCube, you know, or it's gonna be like a Wii U GameCube situation, like it's gonna sell that trash, and then obviously it's probably gonna beat out the Wii U, and it might have already beat out the Wii U. And then it might have already beat out the Wii U. I mean, like, it legit might have actually beat out the Wii U already, you know? So, yeah, man, because September 30th, they were at 10 million. So, we're October, November. Yeah, it probably already beat out the Wii U. So yeah. Shout out to Lingering Will with the $10 dono. Yo, once again, Chelsea world champions, only for the miserable Liverpool fans. He's really getting at you. So, like I said, I don't know. This is like foreign affairs for me. I don't watch. I don't have any ties or anything to any of these ball clubs. So for me, listen. However the trolling is, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Big love to Lingering Will though. 175 on the board. We are rolling. Yo, remember, if you guys drop a dono, make sure you get your music request in. Lingering Will, if you want any video game tracks, let me know. I got you. He would never debate you. Of course he would never debate me. I mean, I get it, though. Like, if I was him, I probably wouldn't either, you know? I don't understand Nintendo, and he tries to be reasonable, and, let's see here. I don't understand Nintendo. He tries to be reasonable and don't want to be a grifter. What? Let's see here. Nintendo can't talk to you. He's got to afford Switch 2 games. I mean, well, he's going to get one eventually. I mean, obviously, once the new Mario and Zelda and all that come out, like, if he doesn't already have one on the DL. But, like, that's how a lot of Nintendo fans were, the ones that were going crazy and said, they all went out and bought one. Let's just keep it real. Some of the biggest, loudest people that were angry legit went out there and bought one day one. We saw what happened with Mudahar. This man made $1 million. Not a million, but you guys know what I mean. This man made thousands upon thousands of dollars of saying how bad it was and it's this and that and how terrible Nintendo was, only to go out there and buy it day one and then tell people he did it. So it's like that to me was like, okay, yeah, all right, man, congrats, have fun. But then he said it sucked too. But then he also said it wasn't good. So that was the funny thing. That was the funniest thing with that, man. So yeah, Unfinished Battle from Xenoblade 1. Hey, let's go. That's a great track. Unfinished Battle. Xenoblade. He even made, yeah, and then he had to make an apology video to make even more money. I'm pretty sure that apology video was monetized too. So like, I know fraudulence when I see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's a bad person, you know, per se. But like, there was something about it where I knew that was just kind of fake when I would watch his content beforehand. It just, some things just felt not authentic, not real, not, you know, whatever. Almost like not even really, you know, calling yourself an engineer when you're not actually really one, you know, or at least, you know, you didn't actually finish the training and the schooling and all that to being one. Almost kind of like some of them nurses that sometimes don't actually finish the nursing school, but they went for a bit and they call themselves a nurse. There was one lady she was so good at her job, they were promoting her, man, she didn't even finish. They arrested her in Florida. But anyway, you know, kind of like that, you know. I knew there was something off. I knew there was something when he was making all those troll videos. I was thinking this dude's probably gonna buy one. I mean, like I said, the people that talk about it 24/7, they're the ones who want one the most. Negatively, the people that talk, I mean, think about it for a second though. If you spend so much time and effort negatively speaking about something and you get paid for it and you call yourself, you were a fan, chances are you actually want one. You know what I'm saying? Chances are you actually want one. Now, to his defense and fairness to him, there was some legitimate things that he was bringing up before the launch of the system. So it wasn't all bad. It wasn't all the terrible, the worst, but he was definitely playing into the, you know, negative persona online and all that. He was definitely playing into it, especially from someone who sat there and said that it was, you know, the Switch 1 was so trash and it can't run things good. So you got your system that can run things good. Now you still upset, you know? So yeah. Let's see here. Grifter's found a new topic for next month, Tomb Raider Mirror Gate. Yeah, I don't really think that there's going to be anything too much like with mirrors or with Tomb Raider because that's a Switch 1 game essentially, just upported to the Switch 2. So most people that are playing the game are like, hey, look, it runs at 4K 60. It's no big deal, you know? So I don't really think that's going to be anything. It seems to be that Nintendo doesn't like to grift. He tries to sound reasonable. Well, I mean, maybe, yeah, he tries to sound reasonable, but there's clearly something wrong. Like, there's clearly something wrong with this guy. There's clearly something wrong. Like I said, there's an ego. There is a hidden ego, and I think that there's definitely a monetary, you know, there's a monetary side to it that he knows that he's making money doing this. I don't care what his day job is or what people say his day job is. There's a monetary side to him saying what he says, just plain and simple. It really just is. There just is. This man went from, think about it for a second. This man went from, it's scalpers just buying the Switch 2. That's the reason why it's doing well. To nobody's buying the Switch 2 at all. Demand satiated. Nobody's buying it. To Nintendo's just shipping numbers, just fudging numbers. They're just shipping out a bunch. Nobody in Europe is buying it. To, it's the fastest selling, worst system ever of all time, but it's still not selling. Well, they had to discount it for it to sell that good. Like, I've seen, so every month it's a new flip-flop. Every month it's a new excuse. Every single time it's something different to why he was wrong about his trash sales prediction. Just take the L. Like, I would have respected a lot more. Like, if you did what I did when I was wrong. With the Switch 1, everybody gets things wrong. I got things wrong with the Switch 1. The whole Nvidia versus AMD gate, I was wrong. I was wrong. And I said I was wrong. I didn't have to sit here and make excuse after excuse after excuse. That's what a grifter does. That's what grifters do. I could have sat there and milked it for views. Everybody was getting views saying that the Switch 1 was going to flop or it was going to do this or do that. People were getting views back in 2016, 2017. I was wrong on that. I admitted I was wrong and said I'm going to do better in the future. That's it. When it comes to this type of thing, you know? So, yeah, like, you don't got to sit there and stretch it out, you know? And, like, act like you, like, oh, well, the reason why I was, like, dude, an hour and a half damage control video? An hour and a half. 1 hour and a half damage controlling, whining, complaining, making excuses, crying, like just sitting down like funky. I can only imagine just sitting in a chair with your ass just funky, just sitting in a chair, crying and complaining for an hour and whining and making excuses for an hour and a half why a piece of plastic is selling. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. Mentally, there's something wrong. An hour, not a live stream, a video. An edited video for an, bro. I'm a content creator. That seems like a mental health issue. That seems, a live stream is different. You can talk, you can interact with the chat, you can go back and forth, but sitting in your room for an hour and a half, crying, whining, complaining, and damage controlling in an edited video, that just is wild. I don't know of anybody who's done that. I can't think of any one of my content creator friends that have sat there and they've been wrong about something for an hour and a half in an edited video, crying and complaining. There is a mental, that is a mental health thing. I can't think of a single content creator that I know that's done that when being wrong about something. We've all been wrong. The I was wrong video, Dreamcast guy, myself, John, RGT, but none of us have sat in a room for an hour damage controlling and then editing. You gotta shoot the video, then you gotta edit the video. All that thing, like all day you gotta shoot the video for an hour and a half plus. You gotta edit out all your mistakes. You gotta layer the video on top, then you gotta upload it. Bro, that's a mental health issue. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. Lingering Will with the $5 dono says Nintendo was so wrong. Instead of actually doing proper critiques over actual mistakes, he copes by manipulating sales numbers. Exactly. Seriously, it's like a huge cope, and it's just like, man, bro, like I feel bad for him now. I feel a little bad for him at this point because clearly that just seems wild to me that anybody would do that. I ain't never seen that in my life. I ain't never seen that in my life. An hour and a half damage control video on why you were wrong about sales, and then also making a million excuses. Crazy to me, bro. It's not that serious. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's not that serious. An hour and a half. Crazy. It's really not that serious. Imagine editing the whole video and thinking to yourself, yeah, this is I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's something wrong. Like, bro, I've edited videos that felt too long, and you just know when something's off. Like, I've edited videos, like, after I was wrong about, because, like, oh my gosh, bro. Go back and watch my video, if you guys can. Go back and watch my video on the Switch 2 reveal, the NX reveal. And I was like, oh boy, I was streaming with Super Metal Dave, and I'm like, oh boy, Dave, we're gonna get it. And while I was laughing, the inside me, hey, what's up, V? Welcome to the stream, young lady. Inside of me, I was like dead on the inside. I was like, oh my gosh, the amount of damage control that I'm going to have to do, the amount of apologizing that I'm going to have to do is going to be astronomical. But I sucked it up and I did that. I apologized to people. I said my bad. I said I messed this one up. I apologized to my users, to my audience. I said my bad. I even apologized in non-related videos, like that had nothing to do with like the original reveal or anything. Like, so it's like sometimes you just gotta learn to take an L. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta learn to take an L. So yeah, big love, Combo Breaks. Shout outs, guys. I appreciate you. 180 on the board. We are only 20 combos away from a double platinum. I haven't played the first platinum yet, the limit break. So we're gonna go ahead and play the double platinum, or sorry, the platinum and a half limit break. Let's go. What's up, Dr. Birdie? Welcome to the stream. I agree, it isn't the real issue. People actually want to watch that type of content. A sad supply and demand. But do people actually want to watch that type of content? Like, I don't know. Like, the views aren't as much as they used to be. Like, it's starting to dwindle. So, I mean, yeah, sure, people love to watch spicy, you know, negative content on things that do well. Like, people like that. But, like, I do think that type of stuff is dwindling. I do think that type of stuff is dwindling. Shout outs V. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, young lady? You are looking fantastic as well, like always. The next narrative is Switch 2 doesn't even exist, says I saw the length of that video and I was like, no thanks. Yeah, listen, I was like, let me just watch this, because like at first I thought it was like 11 minutes and 20 seconds. So I'm like, okay, let me see how he damage controls for 11 minutes. But then I realized, wait a minute, this is not 11 minutes. It's like an hour and a half. I was like, yeah, no thank you. This guy's like, there's something wrong. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm good. Like, this is the white flag. He's thrown in the towel. I mean, like, goodness gracious. An hour and a half. It's crazy. That just seems wild to me. What's wrong with the what's wrong with the reveal of the OG Switch? Nothing. There used to be a war back in the day. Let me give you guys, about 10 years ago, there was a war between Nintendo fans. On one side, you had Team AMD. These were people like myself. These were people like RGT. These were people like Super Metal Dave that were saying that Nintendo's next system, it's not going to be a portable device. It's going to be a console. And it's going to have an AMD processor and going to be around PS4 level power. And then on the other side, before I get to Lingering Wills, Dono, was Team NVIDIA, where that was Eurogamer, that was Liam Robinson, that was Doc Trey, that was Emily Rogers. And they were like, no, it's going to be a hybrid. It's going to be, a small chip, Tegra, NVIDIA, and they're going to do it that way. So these two sides were constantly butting heads in videos and talking about it. And it was a war. And then ultimately it ended up being, obviously, the Switch. It ended up being what it was. And it was a legendary reaction to the first reveal video back in October 2016. So just look up NX reveal on my channel. You have to watch it not with me. It's not as funny if you watch it when I'm here. Watch it just by yourself if you haven't seen it, and then it'll make you laugh. Lingering with the $5 note says YouTube's algorithm is so messed up it only pushes negative content. You're right, it does. You've got to, like, the people that do like the crazy negative stuff, like, there's nothing wrong with like actual legit criticism, you know, like there's nothing wrong with that, and I don't mind, you know, watching some of that stuff if it's actually like legit, you know. But if it's like, just like I said, crazy sales manipulations, people trying to lie about 1 week in Japan, or trying to act weird about 1 or 2 weeks and bad analysis, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm good on that. I'll just click the little 3 dots by a YouTube video, like the little 3 dots, and I'll click never recommend this channel, or don't recommend this channel to me ever again, like when I see that. So yeah. I see now, I know Nintendo's not a grifter, but he would have broken an hour and a half video, 3 parts, monetize it 3 times. Well, I mean, yes and no on that. I mean, that is one strategy that you can do. But watch time is important for like videos. So essentially, like, you can still make a ton if you just do one big video and people have a lot of watch time, then you just put ads throughout that video, you know? So yeah. Shout out to Lingering Will. Thank you for another $5 dono. 15 combos away. 2 times platinum. So yeah. Metal Dave being a complete disbelief the whole time is so hilarious. Oh my gosh, yeah. His face was just like, what? I wish I still had what he sent me. Apparently he did an interview with a with the NVIDIA employee to send me proof that NVIDIA was not, they didn't get the win for Nintendo when it comes to the graphics chip. And it's just this long thing of, hey man, do you know anything about Nintendo? Oh no, I haven't heard anything. Like, It was in my old email from my old website that got absolutely set ablaze. I think somebody hacked it, and then I just could never gain control of it again. So I just ended up, you know, canceling all of it. But anyway, man, like, I wish I still had that. It was my old email that was tied to there. And yeah, it was funny for sure. It was definitely funny. Let's see. I just bought a Unicorn Overlord. Oh, you just bought Unicorn Overlord from ATLUS. So I'm excited to try that one. Oh yeah, it's good. Nvidia, yeah, I was an Nvidia janitor. I have never heard of any, you know, what do you say? Nintendo? No, never heard it, bro. It was I wish I still had it, man, but I don't have it. All that stuff. I mean, you know, to be honest, I think I can recover it if I go into like GoDaddy's, like whatever, and I look at, like, if I call their customer support, I'm pretty sure I can get that email restored or access to it if I just like pay or something. I'm almost positive that I could with GoDaddy, but I don't care. I don't care enough to do that. Let's see here. Still Yo, does anybody still have that picture? Where is that picture? That Super Metal Dave with RGT's face. I totally forgot about that picture. Yo, do you know where that's at, Clappy? Somebody send me that. If somebody can send me that Super Metal RGT, that would be great, man. That was such a funny picture back in the day when we were Super Metal RGT, bro. That picture had me dying laughing, man. That was such a good picture. Oh man, such a good picture. Rather just watch one of Nintendo Forecast video that was 40 minutes long, but provides insight and perspective and not making excuses or twisting narratives. Yeah, Nintendo Forecast is the best channel to watch if you want actual, real, you know, Nintendo sales news analysis and discussion. He's the best. He's the best person for that. So Nintendo I'll put his channel for you guys. But yeah, Nintendo Forecast is the best channel for that. He's really good with stuff like that, you know. So I recommend his channel for actual great Nintendo news and analysis discussion about games and things like that. You know, he's pretty balanced, even minded, and obviously you can tell that he works or he's worked in the financial sector for something. He's got a lot of good financial insight and all of that. So yeah, that's what I recommend that. Man, that's so crazy. Where is that picture at, man? Let me see if I still have it. I'm gonna look through my images. I might actually still have that picture. Let me see if I have it. Yeah, no, I don't think I have it. Yeah, I don't have it. So somebody needs to get me that picture, man. Somebody needs to get me that picture. Strategies working for Square Enix and Final Fantasy VII Remake. LOL, breaking things up into 3 parts. It's not working, actually. No, it's not. What do you mean? We still don't have Rebirth sales. It's actually not working. Yeah, it's not working at all. I think people rather would have just had a more faithful remake of Final Fantasy VII. So yeah, I think people rather just have that. Honestly, I don't think it's working. I don't think it's working. In my opinion. Kinesis with the $5 dono. Just watched your Switch reaction video. You had a similar 49ers hat on. I think the hat that I had on, it's actually quite different. I think it was the one with the it has like a picture of California, and then it might have like the Niners across the I don't think it's the same. I don't think it is, because this is like a 2023 model that a lot of the players were wearing from, like, I think like that Super Bowl year that they went to that year. Like, I even saw George Kittle wearing it. And I know for a fact they didn't have this one 10 years ago. You know, about 10 years ago. So, yeah, it's similar as in, like, the colors, yes. But I think if you really look at I think it's the one with the California and then, like, the 49ers across the front of it, from what I remember. So, similar color, obviously similar logo, but definitely not, the style is definitely different. And if you look real closely, you can see, like, it says 49ers in, like, kind of like a little bit darker imprinted. It says 49ers on there. Shout out to Kinesis. Thank you for the $5 dono. But yes, that was a 49ers hat for sure. 49ers hat for sure. Kinesis with the 5 and Lingering with the 5 as well says, OJ, can you debate more frauds? It's actually hilarious. I mean, there's like a people like when I do debates, but then people also don't like when I do debates. We have people that like them a lot and then people that don't like them. So I mean, it's like, and it's like even getting people on to do debates is difficult. Not everybody wants to talk to me. That's why I gave you know, Omniarch, like that's why I gave him so much love and praise. I'm like, yo man, like, and I said thank you again to him. You know, the guy that I debated about the Pokemon stuff. You know, I was like, I gave him so much praise. I'm like, yo man, thank you for coming on, because like you're a grifter and like you're grifting, like, and I get it, you know, make the money and that's fine. But like, man, that's the fact that you actually came on here to talk about it. I give you mad of respect, because a lot of guys don't want to talk. And once again, a lot of people, I mean, and you know, some people say, oh, well, it's because of your attitude. And I'm like, yeah, I probably think that's why some reasons why people don't want to talk with me. But people don't want to talk with Nintendo Prime either. And Prime is way more calmer, way more cool and collected when it comes to certain things. Like, I just talk animated because I think it's fun, not because I'm actually angry at anybody or anything. I just think that it's like, that's just how I grew up talking, like, you know, barbershop. It's not like there's any animosity. I'm not trying to hate. It's not anything like that. But I know people feel differently, right? People grew up in different walks of life. Not everybody feels the same. See, me, I grew up around that atmosphere, like sports atmosphere. Our teammates and stuff, we talk to each other like that. It's no big deal. And like I said, it's not even as bad to me, at least. So to me, like I said, that's just how it is for me. But for other people, I can understand why they think that's a bit abrasive, maybe rude, whatever, right? So I get it. But Prime is not like that at all. And, you know, and nobody's debating him either. You know, it's like people don't want to debate him either. So, and he's offered. So I mean, like, what can you say? We got guys that are, they run and scared, Lingering Will. You know, they run and scared. Like, they'll sit there and talk all day on their channels. And then, you know, they say, hey, why don't we talk about it? Let's debate. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. It's going to make me look bad. A lot of people don't want to look bad, you know? So yeah. Shout outs though. Appreciate you guys. I don't, Dior, do you know which one was that Pokemon debate? I forgot which day it was. But once I get that Lingering Will, Dior can look it up. And I'll DM you it. 3 combos away though. Shout outs, guys. Appreciate that. Double platinum on the board. Hey yo, let's go, man. Let's go. Double platinum on the board. Let's go. Not a big American football fan, basketball and hockey for you. Hey, shout outs. Dior, I think I can help you whittle it down though, because I remember I sent him a message on the day of the debate, like right after, so I can whittle it down to the day. So I might be able to find it myself. I think it was like a couple weeks ago. Yo, shout outs to Mr. 9, I think that's Mr. Joe 9K with a big $50. Oh my goodness. And he says, some people are mad about Metroid Prime 4. It's getting a little cringe and leaning towards modern audience, which made the game lose its dark, mysterious lore. What do you think about that? Yeah, I don't think so at all. I don't think it's like that at all. And the reason why I say I don't think it's like that, because if you watch the full video or the full, you know, videos of the game and people that played it, it's not that. It's essentially, yeah, they added in some other stuff. It still has all that dark, mysterious stuff with Psylux and with the psychic powers and with the most of the game, the large majority of it, of that. So I get what people are saying, and I get that from the fans, but I think that it's okay to actually try some new things, especially with Metroid Prime. That's not a huge seller. It's okay to try some new things to bring some new people in. So yeah, I don't really have a problem with what they're doing. And I played the game. I played it at Best Buy, and it still has that Metroid Prime feel to it. overall. But no, it still has that feel, in my opinion, based off of what I've seen from the full previews, not just some people going crazy about one character that's not even going to be there the whole game. Which Steven Totillo, he played the game and he said, yeah, it's just like one part, and then the guy goes away, and that's that. And then you're off to fighting people by yourself and whatever the case is. So I think a lot of people are overreacting. That would be my guess to the Miles McKenzie situation, or overreacting. Now, if you want my full thoughts on my gameplay, plus also what I've said before, I have videos on it in terms of that very topic. I think there was also a lot of rage bait based off of that as well. People that are just looking for clicks too, when it comes down to it. Because once again, Steven Totillo went to the same preview that a lot of these other people went to that were going crazy about it. And he said that Nintendo told him that it's just a small part of the game, or that was led to believe that, and that most of the game is what you saw before, which was you fighting people by yourself or whatever the case is. And there's just certain sections or small parts that have these other things in there. So no, it's not the whole game. And like I said, if you go to people that weren't trying to clickbait that day, you'd see what I'm talking about. But I don't have to sit here and talk about it. The game's coming out next week. People are going to be able to find out themselves. And I'm pretty sure I'll be right about it once the game comes out. So yeah, I feel pretty confident about that based off of what I've read, saw, and played at this point now, because the demo's at GameStop, or it's at GameStop, it's at Best Buy. You can play it yourself. The game is mad fun. It looks great, it runs great, it plays great. So I don't think it's going to have any problem with that, in my opinion. It still has the mysterious lore and stuff like that in the game. So yeah. Let's see here. Thank you for the big 50 though, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the big 50. That's crazy. Crazy love, man. There was like a little escort thing where you're going with him and you're shooting, but that lasts for I don't know how long. It's not that long, and then you're off doing whatever you want to do. Or whatever the game tells you to do, at least. All right, big thank you for that big 50 though, man. That is wild. Shout outs, Mr. Joe 9K. Joe 9K in the house. Calculator, let's go. My man. Big love. Big love. That's crazy, dude. Seriously. You guys have been nuts today, man. You guys have been really crazy. So thank you, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate the support. Appreciate it. 247 on the board. We are out here. Combo. You guys know what time it is. Joe 9K. Double platinum. Let's go. Double platinum. Limit breaks for all. Big love. Appreciate that, Joe 9K. Hopefully that was a sufficient answer for you. I'll also link my videos where I talked about it as well. I have this video here, so if you want to watch that later, you can, for sure. You can watch that. This is the rage bait one. People didn't really like this video that I did because they felt that I was dismissing what people were saying, so I can understand that. But then I did another video talking about my own hands-on impression, because I played it at Best Buy, and so there's also that. So you can check out those two videos. I go over it more. I think Nintendo learned from the fee situation, Skyward Sword, not to make Miles too overbearing. Yeah, well, fee's around with you the whole time, so Miles is not. So yeah, I think we'll get a teaser trailer for the next Zelda game at the Nintendo Direct in February. Probably not. No. Let's see. One game released on PS4, one game released on PS5. The last game will release on PS6. Perfect strategy. There you go. OJ, One Piece Pirate Warrior 4 got a Switch 2 update. It's 51 gigs, runs a lot smoother. I started playing when I beat Age of Imprisonment. I like Muso games a lot. Yeah, if you go from Age of Imprisonment to that just shows me that, you know, you like Muso games maybe a bit too much. I need a break after I'm done. Lingering Will with another 5 gifted memberships. Ayo! What is going on here? Hey, shout outs. Thank you so much, Lingering Will. Appreciate that, man. Holy smokes. My man out here tonight. Lingering Will with the mad love today. Big love to Lingering Will, man. Combo breaks in the house. You guys getting 15 gifted memberships today. I mean, to be honest, Lingering Will been carrying the memberships. Been carrying the memberships. Let's go. Shout outs, man. I appreciate that, though, for real. Shout outs to Joe 9K, though, too, man. I appreciate the JoJo's coming through. Appreciate you guys tonight. You guys have been crazy. What Zelda-related thing do you expect to see at the next big Nintendo Direct? I'm not sure. Maybe we'll get some remasters or remakes of some games. Boomin, Dragon Slayer, D-Hawk, Sun Gekoga, Deli, Digital, Hey, thank you guys so much. You guys all got gifted memberships from my man Lingering Will. Thank you so much, Lingering Will. We got to hit you with one of these too. If you want some music too, let me know, Lingering Will. I got you, man, for today. Shout outs. We got to play some more DK music too. Let me play some more Donkey Kong music. Bramble Blast for my man Clabby. Yeah, you got a membership, man. Hey, shout outs. Let's go. I want a new Fire Emblem Warriors game. I do not want a new Fire Emblem Warriors game. They already did 2 of them, so I think I'm good. Like, I know they did 3 Hyrule Warriors games, Zelda Warriors games, and I mean, that's fine. But I don't really think Fire Emblem needs another Warriors game. Like, I think 3 Hopes and I think Fire Emblem Warriors, that was enough. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'll play it if they do. But, like, I think it would be pretty cool if they made, like, a Xenoblade Warriors. I think that'd be kind of dope if they did that. Or, like, a Xeno Warriors game. Just something a little bit different, you know? Let's see. November's been crazy. November's been wild for gaming, man. I've been packed full of games to play. It's crazy how many games are out. Also, guys, one more thing too for those that are watching. We had a video this morning too, like around 4:30 a.m. A good old-fashioned classic news video that I did. So if you guys haven't seen that yet, I'd love for you guys to check that out. It goes over Metroid Prime 4 leaking, so watch out for spoilers. And I didn't put any spoilers in the video, but it just goes over some stuff like that. Metroid Prime 4 goes over Kirby Air Rider, some sales updates with that, and Stellar Blade potentially could be coming over to the Switch too. So look out for that. That's going to be awesome. So I go over some stuff like that. Xbox Crocs just got announced. I think people talked about the Crocs last week, but yeah. How about Castlevania Warriors? I mean, I'd play that too. I mean, I'd be down for just something different. Like, we've already gotten multiple Fire Emblem and Zelda Warriors games, so if they did something different, I think that'd be kind of fun, you know, to just because we've already gotten Fire Emblem Warriors twice, you know. Crazy idea, Kirby Warriors game actually would work because the copy abilities and different characters, it would work. Yeah, I mean, they could, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But I mean, yeah, it could work. I think, man, any info on Deca Police? No, nothing yet. Next year is probably gonna be for Deca Police, guys. So look out for Level 5 to have their Vision event, and they'll talk about it, or maybe even at a Nintendo Direct. Your guys' reaction is awesome. You mean like the reaction to the NX, the Switch one? Do you still play PS5? I haven't played my PS5 since Switch 2 came out, essentially. So it's been since the last time that I played PS5 was before Switch 2. So yeah, I haven't played it in a while, but I do plan on playing Saros. I think I'm gonna buy that game, so I'll probably check out Saros. And I plan on playing Wolverine. And I plan on playing probably some other PS5 games that come out next year, like that looks interesting that maybe don't come to Switch 2. So yeah, I'll be playing Saros though. I'll be playing Saros probably. I might wait for that one. Wolverine, I'll probably play Wolverine though. I'll probably play that. Let's see here. Can you do a warrior style game with guns? If so, maybe Resident Evil can do a warrior style. I mean you could. I don't know how fun it would be though. Not doing Fire Emblem Warriors won't mean they won't do something new. One is more geared towards the game timeline of events. The other is fan service. Zelda is a hybrid. I understand that, but they're not gonna do like a Fire Emblem. Like, if let's say they pick another game, right? They're picking another game. They're not gonna do multiple games, and like they're only gonna do a select amount. There's only enough time to do a select amount because it's the same team. You know, now I understand what you're trying to say. It's like, oh, well, just because we got this thing doesn't mean we won't do this thing. But the problem is it's the same team. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same team that does those. It's like the same budget that goes into doing those type of things. And I see what you're saying. But like if they settled on Fire Emblem again, then obviously they didn't want to do other things because there's only a certain amount. They're not going to do a lot of those. Like when it comes to Nintendo games, they're going to do a lot of different games from different teams. So when people say, well, we got this instead of this, and 2 different teams, it doesn't make any sense. But if you're talking about a Warriors game, well, yeah, it's going to be the same team. It's going to be the same company. So it's like you're going to have to pick what you want to do. So what I'm thinking is that maybe they move on from Zelda and they move on from Fire Emblem, and then they just go that. They've got one Warriors game. They've got Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment. that game's going to sell for the whole generation. People are going to be picking that game up for a long time. And then I think they're going to move on to maybe something else from Nintendo. Now, could they do another Zelda Warriors game? Maybe. I mean, those sell good, so they probably could. Fire Emblem Warriors don't sell as good, but it sold okay. It sold okay. Both sold over 1 million. So I can see them doing something else. You know, I can see them doing something else. Yo, Drewski with the $1 dono. What up, OJ? I'm actually a Panther fan, hyper nervous for the game tonight. I just hope we don't embarrass ourselves in prime time. I mean, yeah, you guys have, I think, a share of the lead for the NFC South, right? So it's a big game. It's a big game for the Panthers because they can take sole possession of the NFC South. It's a big game for the Niners because they need to keep up with the other teams. Right now, they're just in the playoffs, like, you know, 6th or 7th seed. So they need to make sure that they win. So, you know, the Lions and some of the other teams that are right there don't pass them up. Green Bay, Lions, stuff like that. So yeah, it's a big game. It's a big game with big playoff implications, for sure. For sure. Thank you for the $1 dono. Yeah, Shaw X, he's a Panthers fan too. We got a few Panthers fans in here. I'm not really too nervous about the game, you know, but at the same time, it's like we'll see what happens, you know. Shout out to Lingering Will though. 15 on the combo, or 15 on the gift ninja. Anybody that's 15 or more, you can type or pass them up. Oh, you were asking for music, Lingering Will. My bad, brother. You didn't have to drop a dono again. I thought you were suggesting a Warriors game for like Guilty Gear. I didn't know you were suggesting music. My bad. Oh my gosh. You didn't have to drop that dono, man. I'm sorry about that. I thought you were suggesting Warriors. All right. Holy Order Guilty Gear. All right. I got you, man. Remember when the Panthers were in the NFC West with y'all in the 90s? I was like, someone's geography is off. I do remember that, and I don't know why they were. It was so weird that the Panthers were in the NFC West, which made no sense. Made zero sense that the Panthers would be there. But yeah, they were there for some reason. I think it was Guilty Gear. I think it's this one. I'm surprised that Koei Tecmo hasn't delved into other potential new Warriors crossovers like PS or Xbox IPs. There's not really much money in doing PS or Xbox IPs because the Warriors games on those platforms don't sell enough for them to even think that it's going to be something. And I doubt the fans of PS and Xbox IPs are going to be excited to play a Warriors game. So I think, I don't know why you would be surprised on that if you look at just the sales numbers of Warriors games on those platforms. And if you look at like the type of people that play that, do you really think they're going to want to play like Uncharted Warriors game or something like that? Or like, you know, I don't think that's a good idea. And I know why Koei Tecmo hasn't done that yet. I mean, Warriors games are uniquely Japanese. So like, what IPs are we looking at here? I mean, what are you gonna do from like Microsoft or Sony that's gonna translate well over to a Warriors game that those fans will actually buy? I don't really think there's anything. So I'm actually not surprised on that one. What's up, Dane Gonzalez? Welcome. What is good? I'm not too surprised on that one. This is a great track, man. Guilty Gear, Holy Order, very good stuff. There's an Astral Chain type game coming to Switch 2 as well. There's an Astral Chain type game coming to Switch 2. What game is that? Dynasty Warriors might be the only one that sells decent on PS. I mean, but it's not like Warriors games. They only sell it's not even selling like decently. It's like they sell, but they need all the platforms to sell. Do you guys know what the best-selling Warriors game is? Somebody in the chat, tell me what the best-selling in terms of all the Warriors titles ever. What's the best-selling Warriors game? Anybody know? Whoever puts it in the chat first gets a music request, a free music request. And then we'll talk about it more. Let's see who puts it in the chat first. What's up, Dane? Welcome. Ratchet and Clank Warriors. How would you feel? Fire Emblem game, gameplay like Final Fantasy VII Remake. Fire Emblem game, but gameplay like Final Fantasy VII Remake. If they did like a side game, sure. There you go. You guys got it. Shaw X got it first. Hyrule Warriors. To be exact, Felipe was right. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is the best-selling Warriors game, and not by a little bit, by like millions. Okay? So the fact that Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is the best-selling one, Warriors games have been going for decades now. They've been on way bigger install bases in terms of multi-platform compared to, compared to just the Switch 1. And it wasn't even like it took a long time for it to be like the best-selling Warriors game. It was pretty quickly that it was. So, and that game, it's a good game. It's a great game. But in terms of a Warriors game overall, that performance on there was left a lot to be desired. So, I do think that that's one of the reasons why you won't see it, because it's like the best-selling one is one that leverages the Zelda IP, So what other IP is going to have that strength for a Warriors game? I don't know. I'm not sure. So yeah. Gundam. Shout out to the Gundam Warriors games. Those games are pretty cool. But those games actually lend itself well to Warriors. Yo, Mac Mega with the $3 Ferrari.
Just a humble, simple music request today, Hokage. Can you play Pokemon X, Y, Gym Battle Theme PLS?
Yeah. Pokemon X, Y, Gym Battle Theme. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that $3 dono. 266 on the combo board. We're further beyond. Let's go. Let go. Horizon. Maybe Horizon could work. I think maybe a really well done Horizon game could work. But I doubt they're going to want to do that. Honestly, I doubt they're going to want to actually... So yeah. Mario Mech Warriors. Mario Mech Warriors? Yeah, I think you might be a little behind, Dawson, but yes, it's Age of Calamity. Pause music from Legend of Dragoon. All right, I'll get that next for you, Shaw X. Thank you for the support earlier, brother. This is my favorite. Dynasty Warriors G2 is your favorite Warriors spinoff. Just wish it wasn't so impossible to find a copy nowadays. Yeah. Yeah, you want a real copy. Was that like, what is that? Is that like a PS2 game? What type of game is that? Also, another thing here. We've got a, what's it called? We've got a, the Persona and Metaphor developer. I think it's Mr. Hino. Yeah, Katsura Hashino, not Hino. Katsura Hashino. He states that he wants to make the RPG 3.0. So let's hear what he had to say. So in a recent interview, Mr. Hashino, this is the guy who directed Persona and Metaphor Refantasio. He says that he wants to take the RPG genre to the JRPG genre to the next level, which he's tentatively named JRPG 3.0. Mr. Hashino says that ATLUS will accomplish this by ultimately changing the genre's structure and presentation, and will presumably accomplish this mission with the next Persona game and next Metaphor Refantasio games, which are no doubt being worked on at ATLUS. Hashino says JRPG 1.0 includes the true classics. He doesn't name specifics, but JRPGs are one of the longest enduring games, with games like Dragon Quest existing since 1986, and Final Fantasy seeing new entries since 1987. He says that the genre split into the second iteration with its current style, which he feels is higher quality due to much more responsive they are to the player. However, the most interesting part of Hashino's speech was his description of the next generation JRPG, which he isn't sure what JRPG 3.0, as he calls it, will look like, but he hopes his next game will be part of this new iteration on the genre, according to the article. He believes there will be a greater dimension to these games, and they'll change the genre's structure and presentation at a fundamental level. So I think I know what JRPG 3.0 is going to be. This might be a video that I can do on the channel. So yeah. I want to talk about it. Actually, no, I'll probably do a video later on it, but I'll talk about it here. I thought about maybe recording a video, but I'll talk about it here. So, JRPG 3.0. Let's talk a little bit about what Mr. Hashino has to say here and the potential of JRPG 3.0. What does he mean by that? What is this JRPG 3.0? 1.0 was the originals, the true classics. 2.0 was the modern classics like Persona, SMT5, games like that. JRPG 3.0, in my opinion, it's going to be a seamless blend of SMT, Metaphor, and Persona. And allow me to explain that for you guys. So, in SMT, what you have is you have more of a free-form system. In SMT, it's not bound by day-night cycles and things like that. You can capture demons at your own will. It's difficult. It's hardcore. It's engaging. It's fun. But it can also be a bit intimidating for people that maybe aren't into the genre. So you have that. That is one aspect of old school and even a bit of new design. Demon fusion. When you look at Persona, Persona is segmented. It is blocked up. It is put into a structure. It's set. You got to do this at this time. You have a limited amount of time to do this. It's so set like a life sim and a RPG. When you feel like going and doing combat, you go and do that. The reason why I'm saying that he wants to create something that's more of a fusion, because he says that it's going to be the structure and the presentation at a fundamental level. These are the fundamental breakdowns at a fundamental level of SMT and Persona. Metaphor Fantasio blends some of the stuff from SMT in terms of having your own freedom, but then also some of the day stuff, a little bit more of the day stuff and all that, or more like the structure of like a day night of Persona. I think they were trying to find that nice blend, and I think they did a great job of it, because I think I like Metaphor Fantasio more than I like Persona and SMT. I love SMT a lot, and I love Persona a lot, but I like SMT more than I like Persona. But I do like aspects of Persona. Like, I do like a lot of aspects of Persona, but I love the freedom of SMT. Metaphor kind of blends both of them, but it doesn't blend it to perfection. So what I'm guessing he's going to do is that he's actually going to try to blend SMT, Persona, and Metaphor into the perfect blend of social, combat, leveling up, story, and all of that. So instead of making it to where it's like, oh, well, you have your day-night cycle, or you have your whatever, where you go there and you do this and you do this for the night. It's like, okay, well, now I can do a variety of different things that seamlessly happen, that seamlessly blend in to the structure, to where you can be doing something social and something crazy can happen even during that social element. You go to the movie, something happens. There's a cutscene, there's an event, there's something that actually interacts with that. Instead of just you going, you go to a place, oh, I'm doing this for the night. You do that. All right, I got my little benefit from doing that. This levels up, or this gets this little thing and this point total, right? Or like SMT, it was like, okay, it's just like a typical RPG, JRPG with SMT. There is no like social element to the point to where it goes like that far outside of doing side quests, which are typical JRPG stuff. So I think he's going to try to blend all of that together overall. That's what I'm thinking he's going to try to do. Shout outs to Lingering Will with another, oh my goodness, 10 gifted memberships. Goodness gracious. Lingering Will, man, you are on a tear today. This is crazy, man. Thank you so much, Lingering Will, bro. What is going on, man? This is wild, man. This is so wild. Thank you so much, Lingering Will. Another 10 gifted memberships from Lingering Will. Yo, we are out here tonight. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Wild, man. Wild. So much. Thank you so much, Lingering Will. I appreciate you, fam. For real. I really do appreciate that huge support. Almost, excuse me, triple platinum on a Monday morning. That is wild. We are about to hit our all-time Elite Ninja total. Like, I think 600 is like pretty much our all. I mean, it's a lot gifted, so I'm not expecting it to stay there. But holy smoke, shout outs, man. Thank you so much, Lingering Will. Who got the gifts though, man? But that's essentially what I feel, or what I believe that you know, what they're gonna do with that next big RPG. They're gonna seamlessly blend Persona, Metaphor, and SMT5 or SMT. So yeah. Shout out to Lingering Will. Thank you so much. What do you guys think about what I just said? Let me know. One of the people said ATLUS will be making JRPG 3.0 when they can get their graphics up to PS4 standard. I think their graphics are already around PS4 standard, right? I think SMT5 Vengeance looks just as good as any other PS4 RPG. I mean, outside of like what? Like maybe like the Western ones. Or like I mean, yeah, Metaphor's not quite up to some of the other PS4 JRPG or PS4 RPGs. And I mean, obviously, Final Fantasy 15 looks way better than ATLUS's games. But yeah. Continuing shiny hunting. Hey, shoutouts. Let's see who got this. Lambo, Cecil, Red Mage, Lude Erouge, Steven, Neighborhood, Nemo, Bo Johns, Quest Cycle, Apocria. Thank you guys so much for the memberships. Or thank you, the Lingering Will, for the memberships. I'm dropping 25 memberships today, man. I appreciate it. That really does help out, guys. Helps us keep the streams going. Helps us keep the streams going. So I appreciate that. Seriously, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lingering Will, man. You are awesome, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. It really does help out. I'm super appreciative of all the Elite Ninjas here. You guys all chatting and commenting and stuff, man. I was going to go to Levi's tonight, but it's like 300 for nosebleeds. Why? Yeah, big game, Monday Night Football, man. So, yeah, you're not going to get those for cheap. You're not going to get tickets for cheap, man. To be fair, Metaphor started development during the PS3, but they made up for it with other aspects. Yeah, that's true. It did. Like, pretty much all their games. And to be honest, like, none of their games were like PS4. Like, none of their big RPGs that they've made this whole generation, none of them were like actual started from PS4. They all were like last gen. They were all like started on the PS3. Persona 5 started on the PS3. SMT 5, that's a Switch 1 game. Okay, so that's literally a Switch 1 game. And then Metaphor, that's a PS3. Started on PS3, then moved to PS4. So yeah, they haven't really actually started ground up with at least PS4 up. That's the wild part about it, you know, which is crazy. Yeah, there's actually no games from them that have done that. But there's no games that need to do that, though. Like, graphics are one thing. Graphics are great, but at the end of the day, you want a great game more so than anything, you know? You want a great game more than anything. Although, I will say that, you know, Persona 5 Royal on the PS5 looks incredible. Like, it does look really good. It looks a lot better than the PS3 version, you know, resolution-wise and all that. So yeah. I still think about Metaphor every now and then. Oh my, I need to get a longer extension cord for this freaking thing, man. I cannot freaking, Jesus. This is, my cord's too short. I keep on knocking out my earbuds. Let me move over to this side. Let me move over to this side. There we go. Hopefully I can just move over a bit. All right, let's go. Let's do that. So I don't keep on knocking out my earbuds. Hey, what's up, Fladius? Welcome. Hey, what's up, 91 Gamer Boy? Welcome. The Persona game's got to change the calendar system. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking they're going to do. They're going to change the calendar system. I don't think that they're going to still have it, but if they can just integrate it more seamlessly, I think it would be really good. Like I said, it's more of like a thing that you like look at like your watch as like you're playing. Like, okay, the time's going by, whatever the case is. But it's not like such a dependent thing. I think that obviously after Expedition 33, I think they're all looking at different things that they can do in terms of making something a bit more engaging or getting those people. It's like, it's one thing to, you know, I don't think none of them are ignoring Expedition 33. Like, they're not ignoring it. I think that they're definitely looking and saying, okay, well, people do like this. So, I mean, we're not going to, they probably can't, they're not going to make a game like Expedition, but like, what can we do to get some of those people that now are into JRPGs, like, or now are into turn-based RPGs, what can we do to get them to play our game, you know? So I think that's probably the next thing. And, you know, he did say that, like, in his whatever, he did say, what did he say? He said, greater dimension of these games, how they'll change the genre structure and presentation at a fundamental level. So yeah, I do think that there's definitely going to be some changes. JRPG 3.0, I'm excited though. I mean, ATLUS has made some of the best JRPGs. Like, some of my favorite JRPGs of all time are ATLUS. So it's like ATLUS, they made SMT5 Vengeance, they made SMT5 Vengeance. I love that game. That's like one of the greatest JRPGs of all time. They made Metaphor Refantasio, another one of the greatest JRPGs of all time. So for me, I can't wait, man, because they do a great job. ATLUS has been one of the GOATs. I still think about Metaphor every now and then. Such a wonderful game. Yes, I do think about Metaphor every now and then. So yeah. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. I can see your comments, Mr. Davis. How you doing, How are you doing, man? Welcome. Hey, what's up, CBH? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. This is somebody put up a picture on Twitter that had me dying laughing because I did the same thing. When I was playing Hyrule Warriors Age of I was looking for the... I'll show you guys the picture that I'm laughing at. That I'm like, that was the funniest thing because I did the same thing. Because I thought it was funny. This is Little Root Town from Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Little Root Town. But I was playing Age of Imprisonment, and I'm not going to tell you guys what chapter it is, but I thought it was funny. Like, and I just came across it on my timeline. And I look at this picture, and the person said, "Oh." I said this, bro. I said the same thing when I think I took a picture and I recorded a video. I thought I was gonna make a post on Twitter. Like, I was gonna do the exact same thing this person did. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. I like her outfit though. Zelda's outfit. I always love the traditional outfits in Zelda. But yeah, I didn't know. I had no idea. I had no idea, man. They really spent some time there, bro. They spent some time. That's the funny, because like I said, I just went across this chapter. This is actually pretty, not deep, but this is actually somewhat into the game that happens. And it's such a funny part. It's slightly not like they're like trying to emphasize anything. She's just walking to where they just do a side shot. I'm just like, well, it seems like there was some extra emphasis on that today. I didn't see that all before the game. You don't see that. There's nothing like that. Then all of a sudden you get to this part and you're like, oh, what? Really? Okay. Well, that's interesting. Oh, yeah. Now we know, man. Now we know. Yeah, I apologize, Zelda. Was not familiar with your game. Exactly. Those definitely apologize. Was not familiar with your game, man. So yeah. Yeah, one of those past BBLs. Oh man, I apologize. Yeah, exactly, Gene Chat, exactly. I waited almost 10 years for Prime 4. I'm hyped for Oblivion for when it comes out. Finally, hey, let's go, Strucken. Yeah, it's been almost a decade, man. So it's definitely exciting, to see that, you know, to see Zelda finally come out, you know. See Zelda finally come out. So yeah. Zelda got a slam dunk. Oh man, no, it's good stuff though, man. It's good stuff. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Lingering Will with the $5 dono and says, bro, I gotta think of it. So nostalgic. Can we get a Pokemon, is that Heart Gold Soul Silver credit theme? Yes. We absolutely can. Thank you for the $5. My man Lingering Will been doing some crazy support today, man. I really appreciate all the love. Thank you for the 5. You don't have to, just let me know what music you want, Lingering Will. You can just tag me and I will play it for you. You don't have to drop donos for it, man. You've supported enough. So I appreciate that, but I do appreciate the support though, honestly, I really do. Helps out the stream tremendously. Heart Gold, Soul, Silver. Big love to old school Pokemon. Credit theme. Let's go. This game was so awesome. Do you think Digimon Stranger, Time Stranger comes to Switch 2? Yeah, it's already been leaked for Switch 2, Daniel. There was already like a listing and it's already been leaked. They're working on it. So I think they'll probably announce it like at a Nintendo Direct next year. Kind of like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero when people kept on asking me about, hey OJ, you think Dragon Ball Sparking Zero's coming to Switch 2? I'm like, yes, it's probably coming to Switch 2. Same thing with all of Bandai Namco's games. Yes, it's probably coming. If it's Bandai Namco, it's probably coming at some point. Okay, that was really short. That was a couple seconds long. Maybe this is it right here. Hold on. Is this the theme? I think this is the theme. Shout outs. Holy heck, I just realized Prime 4 comes out next week. Cue the It's Been 84 Years meme. Yes. Cue the meme. Sup, OJ finally beat DK Bonanza. Working on the post game right now. Really good game. Do you recommend the DLC, OJ? If you really enjoy the digging and smashing mechanics, then I do recommend the DLC because it's like a rogue game. So if you enjoy that and you want to like earn rewards and play more, if you just want more of that digging and smashing mechanic and bashing things and all that, the DLC is good for that. So yeah, I recommend it if you really, really are into that. And like you're willing to play it like over and over. Only if you're willing to play it over and over, like and get like, you know, different runs like with different abilities and stuff. Like I said, it's like a rogue game. So hey OJ, just watching your video the day, saw your live. How you doing? I'm doing good, man. Shout outs to Caps Paranormal. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Mr. Davis. Yeah, like I said, you can email me, my man. So you can send me an email if you need to talk to me about anything, and I got you there, brother. I got you there. So just go ahead and send me an email, and I got you. So yeah. Hey, is Bead Queen here? What's up, Bead Queen? I didn't know did Bead Queen slip in here? Shout outs to Bead Queen. I didn't know you. Oh, there she is. Hi, Bead Queen. Welcome. How are you doing today, young lady? Good to see you here. Did not know you were here. I hope this is the right theme. So I hope this is it. All right. If you guys have more questions too, you can tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag Players by itself. More than happy to answer all of your questions. Feel free to tag me. Feel free to tag me on that one, and I got you guys on questions. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at PlayerEssence, and I'll have a link right here. We also have doing some housekeeping right now, guys, while we get to the questions, while questions load up. Also, if you have not seen my most recent video, I talked about Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, some big updates, and Stellar Blade coming over. So these are things that we talked about in today's video. See, all I need to do is up the production value, be on Facecam and up the production value, and we can have some better view banger videos when it comes to Nintendo news. So there we go. Today's video is doing pretty good. I think Tom Clancy game's coming to Switch 2. The Star Wars Outlaws game did good performance-wise. Tom Clancy? Like what, Rainbow Six Siege? Stuff like that? I mean, it's possible. There's some rumors about that. But definitely possible. Definitely possible. I think that was the Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver song that you were looking for. That one's awesome, too. So, it's all good. I love that song. Love that song. More RPGs like Metaphor would be good. Yeah. No, I'll only follow you if you release FE4 Remake. Listen, guys, FE4 Remake, it's coming, okay? It's coming. FE4 Remake is coming. It is coming. It is coming. It is coming. It is coming. Just give it some time. My email's on the main page, Mr. Davis. It's on the main page. Just go on the About. You can find it there, or you can find it on my Twitter page. It's there as well. So yeah. Just on my main page on Twitter, it's there. My business email. I think you definitely appearing on camera throughout the video is a good thing. Yeah, I'll be honest though, guys. Sometimes I just don't feel like it, but yeah, I probably should. Like, I don't know why I'm so resistant to doing that all the time. I just don't feel like it a lot of the time because, like, I don't know. It's been like all day. I don't know. Maybe I look kind of crusty or something. But no, I'll appear on camera more. Once I get my room fixed up, I think I'll definitely appear on camera, like pretty much all the time. But no, I'll do green screen. Like until then, I'll appear on camera more. I'll do green screen. And yeah, I edited out that thing, Dior. So thanks for letting me know. But yeah, the reason why that got there, I rendered two versions, and that one had to fix it, and the other one didn't because there was an issue with the first one. And there we go. That's what happened there. So my bad. That's super unprofessional. But yeah, I think I used my editor to cut out that part in there. So yeah, shout outs though. But yeah, you guys check out today's video if you haven't seen it. Some good stuff. I talked about Metroid Prime 4 as well. The demo video is doing good too. So shout outs. Thank you guys for watching that as well. So the latest update on Outlaws for Switch 2 pretty much erases any noticeable graphical compromises. It's no longer just good for Switch 2. The game just looks great now. You know, I have not seen the latest thing on Star Wars Outlaws, so maybe I'll go back into it and I'll play some more because I haven't played it in a while. So yeah, maybe I'll make a video talking about how like there shouldn't really be any compromises for any games, you know, overall. Maybe I'll make like I said, I'll edit like a video just going over Star Wars Outlaws because that's the most impressive one to me so far. Out of all the third-party games, I think Star Wars Outlaws is the most impressive. So yeah, maybe I'll check it out tonight. I think we have Star Wars Outlaws and we look at how good that game looks and you're like, okay, Tomb Raider just came out. Obviously it doesn't look as good, but that's a Switch 1 game ported over. So yeah. It's all good, OJ. RGT does it all the time. Yeah, I know he's had some situations like where you mess up there and there. But yeah, I cut it out. Like I think I cut, but so many people already watched the video, but I think I cut out the whole segment where I messed up on there. But it might sound a little awkward when I did the cut. But I had to use the editor from YouTube. YouTube has like a clip, where you can like trim and clip stuff out of your videos. But it was my first time using it, so like I couldn't get it to be exactly as precise as I wanted it to be because it's trash. So I think I probably cut out. It might sound kind of awkward there, but it's better than having that mess up in there. So is Star Wars Outlaws worth playing? It's only worth playing if you want to play it like portable. It's on sale right now though, so like it is on sale, so you can pick it up for a pretty good price. But I mean, if you have a PS5 or Xbox Series, I mean, it plays better on there. It plays and looks better on there. So I would say pick it up for Switch 2 if you want to play it portable. You know, but that'd be the reason why I'd say pick it up on Switch 2 so you can play it portable. All right, hold up. Let me see here. I'm gonna go to the Nintendo apps, the Nintendo store. We're gonna see. I think, yeah. Let me get you guys the price on Star Wars Outlaws. The price on stuff because I think there's a discount right now. Yeah, right now there is a discount. Yeah. Once that sale went away from Tomb Raider went down the list. Okay, so yeah, Madden jumped back into the top 5 because of there's a discount. But Tomb Raider went up to $20, so it went down to 6. Split Fiction went up because of the sale. Sonic Cross Shadow Generations, that went up because of it's $30, so that went up. Hogwarts is $40, so that went up. Okay, hold up here. Yeah. Tony Hawk got cut down to $30, so that so yeah, Star Wars is not there. I'm not sure if they have the sale anymore. But I think it's like $40, like $40 on it's like $40 on sale, like $40 something on sale. So yeah. I thought you were showing RGT up leaving that part. Let's see. I thought you were showing RGT up leaving that part into your video. Yeah, I don't know how that got. I don't know. Like I said, I messed up on that one, guys. I messed up on that one. That one was. I mean, I've had mess ups like where I repeat things, but I don't think it's ever been that bad. You know, like I don't think it's ever been like that bad. You know. So I'm glad I cut it out though. I'm pretty sure it's been that bad. Probably like a long time ago though. So yeah. $39 on Amazon. Okay, there you go. 39 on a game key card. 39. Yeah, that's not bad. So there you go. So yeah, there's also been some other stuff here. Apparently, Microsoft is considering another price increase for Xbox price hikes. But this came from a YouTuber that I don't necessarily trust 100%. I think Moore's Law is dead because of a RAM situation that's going on. Did you guys hear about that? So apparently, Microsoft has already... I mean, we already know Microsoft increased the price twice this year. Once in May and then another in September. But it seems like the global RAM shortage could make the hardware price go up again. Once again, it's Moore's Law is dead. He's been wrong on a number of things, so you know I don't want to say that he's bad at stuff, but yeah, I'm not so sure. He essentially is just guessing. Maybe it seems like that his partners that an ongoing RAM shortage and soaring costs could lead to higher prices for customers, with AI data centers snapping up memory in huge numbers and leaving little left for consumer electronics. So that could also affect the Steam machine. I think that that's also an issue there too. So what do you guys think about RAM shortages? Just build a PC, bro. Just build a PC. Shout outs to Lingering Will with another $1.99 dono. Let's go. Lingering Will about to get us all the way to the 300 on the overclock board by himself. Yo, thank you so much, Lingering Will. Combo breaks. There's a leaked Dustblood saying it was in development for 6 years and it's From Software's most ambitious project. I did see that. I don't know if it's true, but we'll see. I think the game was originally for the Wii, and then they decided, or not Wii, my bad, for the Switch 1, and then they moved it over to the Switch 2. So at least it was planned, but then they didn't really get much work done, or I'm not sure. I don't really know what's going on. Ends Castle. Pokemon. Thank you so much, Mr. Lingering Will, with another dono coming through. Appreciate that. Yeah, I saw that. I did see that Nintendo or Nintendo article. We'll see what happens though, man. So we'll see what happens. He isn't very good on pricing. The reason Xbox price hikes are down, they can't buy parts in bulk for low sales hardware number. I mean, maybe. We'll see what happens, though. He's just estimating that there could be. What about... I'm guessing PS5 and Nintendo already have a surplus of systems. I know Nintendo has a gang of Switch 2s. So they've probably already, you know, got enough before this. But what happens after they run out of that supply of Switch 2s? Then what, you know? So yeah. RAM prices are crazy. Yeah, RAM price. That's why RAM prices are crazy right now. I got 16 gigabytes of DDR4 4 in a jar. The bidding war starts at 10K. Oh man, you should have a bunch of buyers in no time. The one that called me. You should have a bunch of buyers in no time. George says, I wouldn't be surprised if another price increase for Xbox, but it wouldn't that affect the other consoles too? It would, but I'm guessing Nintendo and Microsoft have a surplus of systems. Or sorry, Nintendo and Sony have a surplus of systems, but it should affect everyone. Now let me see the reason why they say it doesn't affect everyone. Hold up, give me a second. Give me a second on the Serial Gamer article. Microsoft, okay, Microsoft didn't plan ahead at all, apparently. Moore's Law is dead said, if you still want an Xbox for some reason at their current pricing, those prices could go up soon, or supply could just entirely dry up, because multiple sources of mine have apparently been warned by sales reps at Microsoft that this is going to affect the Xbox Series consoles very, very soon, sooner rather than later. Interestingly, Moore's Law is Dead doesn't believe this is necessarily an industry-wide issue. Okay. From what I've heard, Sony planned ahead, bought up gobs of RAM near the bottom of the pricing, and thus they should be fine for months. Moore's Law is added. They have plenty of GDDR6. At least that's what I'm told. Prices could go up eventually. I could see that happening next year. There's a reason Sony is cutting PS5 pricing for Black Friday. Sony already increased the price. All they did was they increased the price, removed the disc drive. So if you want it, it's actually way more expensive. But if you drop the price for Black Friday, it just gets it back to the price that it should have been, but still more than what you should, because they removed the disc drive and that costs $80. But yeah. So they aren't just doing this as some extreme move or because sales are bad. They can afford to do it, apparently. They're not worried about the RAM shortage, at least in the short to midterm. This, of course, is further compounded by the recent increase in price of the Microsoft's Xbox Game Pass subscriptions and tier shakeup. Game Pass Ultimate will now cost $29.99. It includes access to over 75 day one releases a year, as well as Fortnite Crew and Ubisoft Plus Classics. Cloud gaming is also getting or is set to receive a boosted quality, and there's new rewards program too. So yeah, there you go. There you go. This is Pokemon Black and White 2. I have Pokemon Black and White 2 on this cartridge right here. Dude, I can't even play this game anymore. It's worth a lot, but I can't even play. It's so... The way that you move in the game is just way too crusty at this point compared to, like, Scarlet and Violet and, like, Legends and, like, pretty much every mod. I can't move in, like, that doom. Like, oh, man, bro. Like the frame rate too. Whew. I tried, man. I tried playing. I'm like, yeah, I can't even play through this. My fingers are too small for these D-pads, man. My fingers are, even though this D-pad's not bad, my fingers are too small for these nubs, and I can't even play. I've been trying to play the 3DS. I can't even play it no more, man. My hands are too big. Moore's Law's explanation doesn't really make sense. That's what some people were saying. I was looking for RAM. 32 gigabytes of RAM has tripled in a couple months. It's almost the price of a base PS5. That's wild. I'm glad I got my PC with my 32 gigabytes years ago. So yeah. So yeah. Glad I got mine a while ago. I don't gotta worry about none of this nonsense. And I play Switch too. Switch 2 has GEECC05D3567. I don't know how much RAM Nintendo has in theirs, but I'm guessing it's not the highest quality of RAM. Let me double check. Let me see what RAM. What RAM does Switch 2 use? Let's see what RAM Switch 2 uses. So the Switch 2 it uses 12 gigabytes of. Is it 12 gigabytes? Oh, okay, yeah, 2 gigabytes is reserved for the OS, leaving about 9.6 gigabytes for games because of the game chat features and stuff. So the Nintendo Switch 2 is expected to use 12 gigabytes of RAM. It's LPDDR5X RAM. How expensive is LPDDR5? LPDDR. I'm gonna look here. Link in a new window. LP. Hold up. LP. Woo! LPD. Okay, never mind. It's not that bad. Let's just say 12 gigabytes. 12 gigabytes. Oh, RAM. Okay, yeah, it's not that bad. You can get it for like, what are they selling? They're selling 12 gigabytes. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad. Let me see what they got on Amazon. Oh, these are 64, 232s. They're like up to $400 for 32s. So it looks like you can get it for like 100 something. So yeah, there is NVIDIA DGX Spark 20 core ARM 10 Cortex X925 plus 10 Cortex A725 ARM 128 gigabyte LPDDR5X unified RAM 4 terabyte NVMe M2 SSD Blackwell architecture 10 gigabyte Wi-Fi 7 Bluetooth 5.3. I don't know what this thing is. I don't know what it is, but it seems like it's a super chip delivering 1 petaflop of AI performance for cutting edge model processing. We need one of these for the next Switch. We need one of these, and it costs just the low price of $3,999. It's the lowest price in 30 days. It's 20% off. It's usually $4,989. Or you can do $158 for 48 months. 50 people in the past month have bought it. So it looks like it's moving a little bit. It's moving some units. You know, it's moving some units overall. So there you go. Moore's Law, let's see here. I missed the 3DS and I feel like I should try to pick one up. Don't know where to start. Just go on Facebook Marketplace or just go on OfferUp. There's usually people that are selling theirs like local. You can just pick it up. You can just buy one from them. Try to find somebody who does drugs that won't kill you, you know, and that you meet in a public spot, you know. So
Valuable items.
Lingering Will, what are you doing, fam? What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Shout outs to George FT real quick, though. I don't think the PS6 is going to be priced by like the Switch 2. I don't think so. Lingering Will with the 20 gifted. What is going on? Goodness gracious. That is wild. 20 gifted memberships. 20 gifted memberships. That is insane, bruh. Absolutely insane. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships, my boy. Let's go. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. Dude, that's what is that? It's 55 gifted memberships. No, 45. I can't count. 45 gifted memberships today. Wow. Wowzers. That's crazy, man. We got to get you some point totals for that, though. What is it going to be, though? Oh, man. That's crazy. We got to get you at least a 60 pointer for that one, man. That's a lot of gifted memberships. That's a lot of money. Thank you so much, man. Holy smokes. 340? 340? It's about 340. Holy smokes. Thank you so much, Mr. Lingering Will. We're going past further than beyond. Goodness gracious. 20 gifted memberships. 45 memberships today. Lingering Will, man. You're out here tonight, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Holy smokes. I'm working on that room, my boy. I got some stuff coming in today. I got some lights coming in today. I got some nice decor. I got a Triforce decor coming in today. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Holy smokes. Whoa! Man, that's very, very nice of you. Shout outs to my man, bro. Shout outs. Gotta pinch the cut back the tears coming down, man. You guys are incredible. Lingering Will, you are legitimately awesome, man. I appreciate you supporting the channel. Further than beyond, man. Play Xenoblade? Psh, don't gotta tell me twice. Xenoblade. Zanza. Oh, actually, no. Engage the enemy, baby. Engage the enemy. The enemy? Who's the enemy? And, yo, Lingering Will, if you can, just, you don't gotta say it out loud, Lingering Will, but can you DM me the response to the video? That, like, was there a response in there, or was it like a back and forth? If you can send me that too, I'm gonna watch it later when I'm taking care of my boy and like he's watching his Coco Melon or whatever he likes to watch. So Let's see here. Someone needs to gift Lingering Will with the membership. I mean, you can't gift individual people. It's just by random. But he's already got Elite Ninja status. So he's super Elite Ninja status. And also shoutouts. I don't know who's subscribed to the channel. It seems like a foreign channel or a foreign username. But thank you so much. It's either Japanese or Chinese. I'm not exactly sure which one it is because it's small. But thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate that. Welcome to Elite Ninja Village. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Shoutouts to you guys today, man. Like I said, morning streams. We definitely gonna do more morning streams for sure because I enjoy doing morning streams. I think that they're fun. Like we get people that are, you know, people tell me, yo, OJ, your morning streams are lit. Like, cause like I'm at work, you know, and like I can watch it. he gifted himself a membership. Nick93. Thanks for the tune-in tier. Thanks for the tune-in tier, Lingering Will. You didn't need to do that, bro. You didn't need to do that, actually. You didn't need to do that at all. Triple platinum. Further beyond it, you guys know. Let's go. Limit break. Limit break. You guys know. Limit break. Casual Noob with the $1 dono as well says, I don't know what's crazier, this stream, Lingering Will carrying, or the gifted memberships, or OJ telling someone to find someone who does not do who does drugs to get a good deal on video games used. Usually people that are not crazy. That's how I've gotten all of my great deals on video games are all from people that are desperate to spend it on something else, desperate to spend it on drugs. And I don't mean drugs as in like hardcore, like it can just be like, you know, marijuana or something like that, right? Like it's every single time. My PS2, my PS3, like so many game deals that I've gotten because they constantly need it because it's a consumable. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a consumable. So since it's a consumable, what's the easiest thing to do that gets you quick money? Well, it's just selling your video games, you know, because you're gonna find a buyer pretty quickly for most things, but you're gonna have to sell it at a good price because you don't have time to wait for the best deal. So yeah, like that PS, like still to this day, the PS3 that I got, give me 1 second, I gotta show you guys again. I gotta get this thing. Unfortunately, this thing broke off. But I broke it myself on accident. But it's the top. I can easily put it back on. I mean, it's not. I can easily get someone to make like the thing to put it right here. I can put this right here. This is a heavy system. But anyway, yeah, I have it right here. But this PS3, this is the all-time probably best Sony system. This PS3, it is heavy. This PS3 plays PS1, PS2, and of course PS3 games. Not only that, but it has 4 USB ports in the front, and it has all sorts of memory that you can do to upgrade your look at that. It has a micro SD card or mini SD. It takes I don't know whatever this Pro thing is, and I don't know what a CF is, but it takes connections that I've never even heard of in my life. Right here, okay? Oh, okay, I know what. Okay, this thing's still here. This thing. So all I got to do is just connect it back on. Yeah, just connect it back on there, and it'll be right back. Yeah, this thing just kind of. Yeah, that's all you got to do. Yeah, it's not that bad. Anyway, I broke it myself. It didn't come like that. But this PS3 worked like a dream. Okay, and yes, it's heavy, and I feel like I'm getting a workout. It is definitely. It's definitely a bit of an arm workout. Like, as you can see, my muscles are flexing just 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, yeah. Oh. That is a little bit of an arm workout. You can get yourself a workout there, but this PS3, I got this for $100 because you can tell the guy just needed money for, you know, for something, because he sold it for $100. And at first he asked for like 150, and I was like, nah, man, I got 100. And I was like, I'll pay you cash today, like right now. And he was like, all right, cool. We met, I was at work. Met right across the street at like a big shopping center. I gave him the money, and he gave me like 8 or 9 games. So it came with like a bunch of games as well. So this is still my most prized possession of the era of getting stuff from people who need money very quickly. So yeah, it's good. It's good. Ooh, look at that. Looking nice. Shine it up a little bit. The PS3 is still good. This PS3 is legendary. It's going to be worth way more in the future. It's going to be worth so much because of what I just said, because it can play all the it can play PS1, PS2, and PS3 games. It's great. It's a fantastic system. Yeah, there you go. You can get it for $10. A PS3 and PS5, that PS3 and a PS5, you can play all the games from every generation. Yep. I can play my PS4 games. I can play my obviously PS5 games. Play a PS1. That's all you need. You don't need anything else. Just have those two hooked up and you're good. Every generation. Yeah, I got a couple in. I was like, let me just go in and let me just bang out one set real quick. It actually is somewhat like using, like, it was like, yo, that's a real workout, bro. I don't know how heavy the PS3 is, but it's not heavy. It's pretty. It's a thickie. PS3 original weight. How big? Woo! Yeah, it's 11 pounds. That is wild. It is 11 pounds. No system should weigh 11 pounds. It is a real, like, 11 pounds, bro. That is, the original fat PS3 is 11 pounds. That's crazy. That is so crazy. 11 pounds, man. Yeah, when they redid, like, the Slim is 7 pounds, and then the Super Slim is 4 pounds. Almost 5. So, yeah, like, 11 pounds, man. Goodness gracious. That's why it feels like a real 10-pound weight in your hands. You know? I need to get a refurbished one. I heard a lot of them overheat. They do overheat if you're not careful. So you got to put it in ventilation, and depending on the game that you're playing, you can definitely get a yellow light of death and overheat. Yeah, it can. Mine's good. Meanwhile, the Wii you can juggle. The PS3 yeah. You know what my question about Nintendo Switch 2 RAM, is it good? Oh yeah, Switch 2 has good RAM. I think the RAM on the Switch 2 is pretty good. GDDR5, right? That's pretty good RAM. So yeah, it's not bad at all. So pretty good RAM. Let's see, so much power for that time. Yeah, a lot of power, but a lot of developers didn't know how to use it. So a lot of games on 360 look better and ran better. Just change the thermal paste, good as new. Okay, there you go. Just change the thermal paste, good as new. You gotta send me one so I can complete my physical therapy rehab. Help Elite Ninja out. Yeah, there you go. Just I don't need to send you a weight. I just send you a PS3 instead. You know. Yeah, the Super Slims, those ones were ghetto. They had like a sliding door that it looked all. Those ones looked ghetto as heck. Yeah, they were ghetto. They stripped out all the cool stuff from the PS3. So they can get the price down. They were ghetto. They felt cheap. They were cheap because they didn't have all the backwards compatibility, all the ports, they didn't have none of that stuff, bro. They cut back on so many different things. I remember even like systems starting out, like the 360 and the PS3, the differences between like the 20 gig and like the 80 gig were so funny. Or no, was it 60? I think it was 60 and 20 at the launch of the PS3. And same thing with Microsoft. Like some of them, if you bought the Elite pack, you got a wireless controller. If you bought the non-Elite, you got a wired controller. I think it was even stuff like that. If you bought the Elite pack, you got a 20 gigabyte hard drive. If you bought the non-Elite for the Xbox 360, you got like nothing. You got like no hard drive at all. You got to buy the hard drive separate. Oh man. I think even the PS3, it was like, if you buy like the 20 gig, it like doesn't come with like Wi-Fi, from what I understand. It's like you got to have hardwire. I think there was no Wi-Fi card in there, from what I remember. Somebody in the chat correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah. Super Slim had PS1 backwards. Super Slim had PS1 backwards? Did it really? So it had PS1, but it didn't have PS2. That's interesting. That's also ghetto. It's like, I guess the emotion engine for the PS2, right? Speaking of 360, happy 20th anniversary to Xbox 360. My only Xbox console on the moment. Oh, nice. Yeah, happy 20th. All AI about to make all computing components expensive. Yeah, man. Sucks. Yeah, that's super ghetto. I didn't know about that, about the Super Slim. PS1 but not PS3. That's crazy. That is crazy. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you have not hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let's go. Big love to the 360 though. I guess we should have had a dedication episode today to the 360. We didn't have anything for the 360. I'm sorry about that, guys. I didn't think about it. I didn't buy the 360 at launch. I couldn't afford it, and there wasn't any games that I really wanted to play. But I did end up playing it later though. I did end up playing it or picking up the system later down the line. So yeah. Did end up doing that. Yeah, all these components just getting super expensive. It sucks, man. It's not fun at all. Not fun at all. Make sure you guys hit the like button, though. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Let them know that we're streaming. Big morning stream for all of you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming out to today. I do appreciate it. If you guys have any other questions or comments, too, you can drop them in the chat. We still got about 30 minutes left, so we're gonna bang out these 30 minutes and keep going. So let's do it. Mass Effect 1 and Lost Odyssey were the biggest 360 system sellers to me. Yeah, for me, it was Mass Effect 1, and I bought it. I knew Mass Effect was coming and I wanted that, but I bought it because of I don't feel good about this, okay? I don't. Oh man, you guys will never believe if I tell you guys what game made me buy the 360. Yes, Mass Effect was coming. I was excited for Mass Effect. I was excited for, I think Gears of War, that was coming. But the game that made me like, that was like, all right, I'm gonna pick it up now. It was college football. College Football 07, I think with Reggie Bush on the cover. That game sucked too. It wasn't even that good. College football. I think that's Reggie Bush, right? College Football 07. Yep, that's Reggie Bush on the cover. Where he's like like doing that, like Mega Man. Oh man, yep. College football 07. I went the summer of 2006. I was like, I remember even when I went to go pick it up at GameStop in the mall, there was this guy, and he had a square head. He looked like, like a variation of Jeff Keighley, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy a 360. I'm like, look, college football 07, like, does it have gang tackling in there? And he's like, oh yeah, it has gang tackling. Dude, it does not have gang tackling. Like, when somebody tackles the person, only one person can tackle them at a time. There's not like where you can add on like gang tackling. They didn't have that because the PS2 ones had it, but the 360 ones didn't have, like, the first few 360 ones didn't have it. Didn't have gang, like, real gang tackling. So yeah, I bought it for that. OJ was a casual. I know. I was a core gamer, but I definitely still played a lot of, like, the casual games. Like, I was still playing Madden. Like, I loved Madden, so I'd still play Madden. I did buy Madden 07, I think, on the 360. That was the Sean Alexander cover, so I did buy that on the 360. Or was that Madden 07? Was that Madden? Was that Sean Alexander? Madden. Oh. Yeah, Sean Alexander. Yep, Sean Alexander. Madden 07, Sean Alexander. So I did buy that one too. So yeah. I still bought Madden. That's the only sports game that I bought at that point. I had already moved on from 2K. The last 2K I got was 2K5. So I wasn't really buying 2K regularly. I never really bought 2K regularly at all, actually. But yeah, I bought 2K5, which was only $20 that year. And then I bought Madden. I always bought Madden. Every year I bought Madden. I bought Madden all the way up until 2010. I bought Madden from, like, the year 2002 or 2003. I think it was the Madden 2002. So from 2002 to 2010, I bought Madden every year. And then after 2010, once it got to, like, I played 2011, but then after 2011, I just fell off completely. I just stopped playing Madden, so I just stopped playing it. Let's see here. Man, OJ bought a system for college football. Who are you? I know, seriously. Nobody would ever believe if I told people, oh yeah, I bought a system for freaking Madden. They'd think that I'm trolling or that I bought it for college football. Not even Madden, college football. They wouldn't believe it, but yeah, I did buy it for college football. At least that was the game that said, okay, I'm going to buy it now, and then I'm going to get the other games later. So, but yeah, I think I did like a 20-year dynasty in that game. Like, I played the heck out of it. Madden on Switch 2 isn't bad. The updates have made it worth buying at a discount. Next year should be 60 FPS. Yeah, I hope they get it to 60 FPS next year for sure. But yeah, it's not bad on Switch 2. It's just not great. Oh, but yeah. Wasn't NFL 2K5 the last NFL 2K game anyway? It was. 2K5 was the last 2K. Well, it wasn't the last 2K game. They had like they had All Pro Football 2K, which used older NFL players, like legends, and then they also had oh, that's it, just All Pro Football. Madden 08 with Brett Favre was the last Madden I played extensively. I played the heck out of Madden 08. I played a ton of Madden 08. I played a lot of Madden 09. I played a ton of Madden. Madden 2010 is probably Madden 05, Madden 06, and Madden 2010. Those were the games that I played the most online, that I played like so much. Madden 2010, I got the platinum trophy in Madden 2010. That tells you something, right? But Madden 05, I used to play Madden 05 online. I was actually ranked within the top 100 in Madden 05 on the PS2 back in the day. So 21 years ago. 21 years ago, I was ranked in the top, I was ranked in the top 100 of Madden 05 with Ray Lewis in the cover going like this. Ray Lewis. Yeah, I used to use the Washington, well, they're called the Commanders now, but they used to be called the Skins. So I used to use them, the Skins, and I used to LeVar Arrington, man, unstoppable. LeVar Arrington, Lavernius Coles, Patrick Ramsey, Mark Brunell. Clinton Portis. What was it, Cooley? The tight end Cooley. I still remember the people that I used on that team. Legendary team, bro. Legendary. The 04, 05 skins. Washington skins. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Troy Perry? He says, is Baron here? Yo, shout outs. 2010 was the last one for you. Yeah, 2010 was pretty good. I actually bought Madden 09 with Paul Mullen and Fitzgerald on the cover. Barely played it. No, that's Madden 2010. That's Madden 2010. 09 is who's 09? Madden 09. That is was that Tom Brady? No, that wasn't Tom. Was that who was? That was Brett Favre. Brett Favre was Madden 09. Yeah, that was Brett Favre. Brett Favre was Madden 09. Yeah, 2010 was Paul Malu and Fitzgerald like meeting like to hit each other. Yeah, so yeah, Madden 09. That was Brett Favre. Yeah, one of them. Dante Culpepper. That was like Madden 02. I remember Dante Culpepper on the cover of Madden. Yeah, the Vikings, right? He was like a defensive end playing quarterback. I remember the one year that I tried out for the Mountain Lions up in Sacramento. He was the quarterback, so I got to see him in person, and he was like 3 of me. He was like 3 sizes of me, you know? So I actually got to see him in person, and he is a big man. He is a very big man. So it was pretty cool. Lingering Will with the $1.99, and he says, what happened to Black Bear? I don't know. Is Elias here? Elias, what happened to Black Bear? Does anybody know what happened to Black Bear? Where has he been? Oh my God, where has he been, bro? Does anybody know what happened to Black Baron? Does anybody SOS put a SOS for Black Baron, bro? Oh my gosh, thank you for the $2 dono, Lingering Will. Listen, there are some people. I'm not gonna say who, but there are some people who feel Black Baron is actually someone else. He is LARPing, not LARPing. What would be the word? He has a secret identity, like Clark Kent, you know? Like Clark Kent, you just take off the glasses and all of a sudden you're Superman, you know? You just put on the glasses, you're not, take it off, you know? So some people might say that he has a secret identity, you know? Some people are saying that. Some people are saying that he's got a secret identity. So yeah. Oh yeah, Sean Taylor. Rest in peace to Sean Taylor. But yeah, Sean Taylor was a beast in Madden, dude. Love Sean Taylor. Sending out an SOS. Sending out an SOS. So yeah, there was also that. Not so secret identity. I mean, listen, I don't know if it's him. I did ask that person if it's him. He said he doesn't know who he's talking about. So he says that it's not him. He says that it's not him. So, I mean, at this point, we just got to take it for his word that it's not him, that it's somebody else, you know? We got to take him for their word. You got to take him for their word that it's somebody else. So yeah, there you go, man. Gotta take it that it's somebody else. Don't worry, I will find him. You will find him. Search like it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Oh man. Let's see. This is an internet mystery. Yeah, whose sock account is like that? Bruh. I don't know. You gotta engage the enemy to find out. This is like, you would have somebody listen to this soundtrack that's on like the Game Awards panel and be like, not very good. Thumbs down. No. I like music God of War. More ho 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 ho. More ha and ho 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 ha ho. More of that. More movie music. Less actual lit, more movie music. More movie music. I can't, and by the way, I can't wait for the, I cannot wait for the, what's it called? For the next Monolith Soft game, man. I gotta make a video about the Monolith Soft stuff, man. I gotta make a video about that. I gotta make another video about Monolith Soft, because we gotta watch their games. I missed out. Are we having banned impersonators? No, we're not. Nope, not at all. Like, we gotta trust that that it's 9 that is playing poorly rather than JJ McCarthy. I saw the memes with JJ McCarthy, like they were really funny. I think this is this reminded me of like when you get like one win. JJ McCarthy reminds me of like when you get like one win in Mario Kart like Knockout Tour, and then like you're trash. Like every single game after that, you've been garbage. Like that's how I felt with that. But this was so funny, man. This gotta be, if you don't watch football, for those who don't know, imagine excuse me. Imagine scoring, you know, imagine replacing, I don't know, Ronaldinho, or imagine replacing an all-time great, or not an all-time great, but somebody really good for like a team, not an all-time great. And you had like one good game or whatever, and like they hyped you up, and then you've played like trash ever since. So I saw this on Twitter, bro. This thing made me laugh, bro. This thing made me laugh so hard. I was laughing so hard when I saw this. And I was like, because I haven't really been keeping up with the meme, you know? I hadn't been keeping up like with the Vikings and the meme. But then I saw this and I was like, all right, this is actually really funny. So, oh my gosh, I saw this, bro. I didn't see this. I never saw this beforehand, but this was funny.
It's been a long road back. Nobody wants to be on the grass more than you, but this team will ride with you. All right, ride with you. You are going to break us down. You are going to break us down. It's been a long road.
Yeah, but I still suck. We losing every game. And absolutely garbage, dude. They won a single game since that is throwing interceptions only mean trash. That's me a knockout tour, bro. That's me a knockout tour. That was me. I got my first victory. I was like, yeah, bro. I ain't won a single knockout tour since then. I posted it on Twitter. I gave myself the game ball. I said I was better than Party Man. I was like, I was doing dances. I was like, yeah, I'm back, bro. I ain't think I run a single race since then, bro. You just put my face in this.
Back. Nobody wants to be on the grass more than you, but this team will ride with you. All right, ride with you. You are going to break us down.
Oh my gosh, man. It gets funnier and funnier each time. This dude knows what's up. He knows he's looking at him like, bruh, I don't know if this is the this brother right here looking like it might be a bit too early for all that. Coach, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm a captain too, and I know a good quarterback when I see one, and we had one last year. This guy, he ain't playing better than Sam Darnold was last year, man. But I mean,
nobody wants to be on the grass.
I want to believe. This is what everyone's. Here's the real voiceover, bruh. I mean, I want to believe this guy. Like, I want to believe maybe this guy. Like, I mean, this might be the best it can get. That's what this guy's thinking. He's smiling this little fake smile right here. Oh man, bro, that was hilarious. That meme is great. It's turning into a meme. That's a good one. Love watching the Vikings lose so much. I'm surrounded by them where I live. Okay, you got a lot of Vikings fans Yeah, they should have never got rid of Sam Darnold. They really should have let McCarthy rehab again this year. They should have signed Sam to like maybe like a 2 or 3 year deal. Let McCarthy rehab. Then if Sam Darnold plays bad, then put McCarthy in. But McCarthy's only 20-something years old. He don't gotta play right away. And I felt the same way. I was thinking, I don't think they should get rid of Sam Darnold. I don't think they should get rid of him. He knows how to run it. He knows, like, this guy, McCarthy, his offense was not the same at Michigan than what they run pro style at this. So, I mean, I'm not sure if this is a good idea. That's what I said back then. And I'm like, I don't think it's a good idea. You had a lot of success with Sam Darnold playing quarterback, and you guys did well. I don't think it's a good idea to let go of somebody who went like 14-2 or 14-3 or whatever they were. That's not a good idea for a rookie, for essentially a rookie. That's a bad idea. You should give him some more time. Give him some more time. Sign Sam Darnold. Give him some more time. And they decided to just go with this, and that's their fault now. They're reaping of playing a rookie quarterback. So yeah. I've seen the videos. No one's better than Party Man at Mario Kart World. Players that's straight cap. Well, I was thinking I was better than everyone. I was thinking that I was better than everyone. I was thinking like I was McCarthy right here, 9. You know, I was thinking I was McCarthy. But like I said, I ain't won a single thing. I ain't won a single thing since then, bro. It's been rough. I ain't won a single knockout tour. That was my one and only dub. Kind of like McCarthy with the dubs, man. My one and only one. So yeah. Let's see. Darnold is good against everyone except the Rams. Yeah, but that's true. But don't they still got him again, right? Did the Seahawks got the Rams again? But yeah, he played terrible against the Rams. Yeah, the Rams kind of wrecked the Vikings. Thought that they were going to win the Super Bowl or potentially get there. They did not. I went 3-0 in knockout tour. Yeah, you're like insane at the game. Dude, I'll be playing Age of Imprisonment and I will see General Zamora pop up with Mario Kart World like at 1 a.m. General Zamora will be like, I need Mario Kart, Mario. Like, bruh, like this man be playing Mario Kart, like he be sleeping, like he'll just be playing in his sleep and winning and getting dubs. It's crazy, bruh. Best Mario Kart player of all, one of the best Mario Kart players of all time, at least here in the village. So this man out here, General Zamora, this man playing Mario Kart 24/7. I need to get better though. I need to get better. So there's so many shortcuts and tricks that I have not learned how to do at all in Mario Kart. So hopefully one of these days I'll get good at the game. As a Cowboys fan, I had the barf bag with me the whole game. Such an ugly game. You should be excited though. The fact that the Cowboys came back and won that game, that was a good comeback win, man. That was a very good comeback win. So very good comeback win. Cowboys still have fans. JK, they do. Cowboys got more fans than everybody. They got the biggest fan base in the world for NFL. I don't think there's a bigger fan base than the Cowboys. They might have the biggest fan base. So yeah. Make sure you guys hit that like button though. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Appreciate that. Darnold lost a total of 4 games last year, including playoffs, 2 losses to the Rams, the other 2 to the Lions. That cannot be poetry. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, you know. Saw General Zamora destroy a whole chat and random stream one time. It was hilarious. Oh man, Rams are versus Patriots in the Super Bowl. Yeah, Rams, that's definitely a good one. Usually the pick that you usually want to pick usually doesn't end up getting there. Except for like last year. Everyone knew like the Eagles were probably going to get to the Super Bowl last year, especially like nobody could stop Saquon. And like the Chiefs were pretty. People picked Eagles versus Chiefs last year. This year, I don't know who it's going to be. This year, it's been so crazy. The Rams do look like the best team for sure, and they could, you know, they could definitely run the table to win the Super Bowl. But I just don't know, especially after they had that 4 interception game against the Seahawks, and they still barely won. So I'm like, I don't think that there's any team that's like to the point to where I know it's like a foregone conclusion that they're going to be there. Yes, the favorites for sure, Rams, but I don't think that there's any team, AFC or NFC wise, where it's like, okay, yeah, I know for sure this team's going to the Super Bowl. Like, I don't think that there's anything that's like a sure bet. Right now, it's just like, okay, you have front runners, but it's not like a sure bet. I really do think anybody can win it this year. You know, I do think anybody can win it. AFC wise, I have no idea who's going to make it, because it looks like the Chiefs are going to be lucky if they get into the playoffs. Like, they're going to be lucky if they get in. They're number 9 right now, so they're going to be lucky if they get in. And like the best teams in the AFC are like teams like with unproven quarterbacks. You know, like the Colts, the Pats. Those guys are unproven. Drake May's unproven. Daniel Jones is unproven. You got a lot of unproven guys at the top of the AFC. So. It's going to be fun to see. It's going to be fun to see what actually happens AFC wise. NFC, it's a bit more clear. Like the Rams are like by far the favorite right now. But that doesn't mean like they couldn't lose to the Eagles, or they couldn't lose to potentially a team that knows them. That doesn't mean they couldn't lose to the Niners, or they couldn't lose to like the Lions if they get in, or like a team like has like offensive firepower. You know, you just don't know. Like there are other teams that I feel that are going to be like, you know, that could challenge them. But yeah, it's gonna be good. Hey, what's up, Anthony? Welcome. Let's see here. Since Bush in the 90s made the Cowboys America's team, it's gotten way out of control. Overhyped. Bandwagons need AAA. Well, I mean, they're America's team, or they're that hyped because they show up. Did you see the audience in attendance? There was like no empty seats. It's like because they're profitable. Because they make a ton of money. That's the reason why. So, and they do have a huge worldwide fan base. So, I mean, their fan base is big. Like, you'll see Cowboys fans everywhere. Like, you'll see Cowboys fans from California all the way to New York. You'll see Cowboys fans in, like, every area. So, it's like they've got one of the biggest fan bases. Like, the biggest fan bases are, like, Cowboys, Niners, Steelers. Yeah, like those 3. Cowboys, Niners, Steelers. Probably a couple teams I'm missing. Biggest NFL fan bases. Biggest NFL fan bases. Okay, yeah, so here we go. Yeah, the Patriots. Yeah, here we go. Okay, here's the whole list. So, Patriots, yeah, Steelers, Seahawks, Niners, Chiefs, Eagles, Green Bay, New York Giants. Those are like the biggest teams, biggest fan bases. Yeah. Top 8. Patriots, Steelers, Seahawks, Niners, Kansas City, Cowboys. This Cowboys one, it's wrong. I don't know. Oh, wait, hold up. Yeah, Cowboys. Cowboys is, yeah, 4.6 million. So, yeah, Cowboys. It goes Patriots, Cowboys, Steelers, Seahawks and 49ers, Eagles, Chiefs, New York, Green Bay. And then the Raiders. So, yeah. Let's see here. Me and Nick 93 have a bet. I got Seahawks. Nick has Rams. Loser has to super chat you $25. So I get money based off of you guys' bet. Wait, what's the bet? Hold up. I'm interested now. What's the bet? I can buy myself a hamburger. I can buy myself some chicken or something like that. Oh, that sounded extra black. I mean, I can buy myself something to eat. I can buy myself a Starbucks. There we go. I can buy myself a Starbucks. What's going on here? What's happening? I do like chicken though. Chicken is good. I would buy myself like a chicken sandwich. Yes, I set it up. Nick agreed. So like, okay, so what's the bet? What's the bet? The bet is Seahawks versus Rams. The second game? Oh, the second game. The second game. Okay. Okay, the second game. Okay, Seahawks versus the Rams. Oh, yeah. Now I'm going to be really interested in that game. All right, yeah. Yeah. Loser has to super chat 25 to me? Yo, let's go. I like that. I like the fact that if you guys are going to use my establishment for business, it's like I got to be like the bookie. I got to get a cut of the business, you know? Yes, that game coming up. Okay. When's that game coming? When is that? Let me double check. Rams schedule. Let's check the Ram. When is that game? That game is, you guys have the, okay, it's in December though. December 18th. So I always get nervous when this song comes on because of that story of like when it came out when I was with my that one girl that I had back in college, and I felt like I was like, ah. Oh man. Okay, yeah. So I mean, the Rams have the Panthers next, so they have the Panthers on Sunday. Man, the Panthers have they have the Niners, they have the Niners, and then they have the Rams back to back for the Panthers. They might walk out of that dead between those two teams. That might be. They might walk out of that dead after that, bro. Like, goodness gracious. Panthers they have the Niners and the Rams back to back. That sucks. Okay. And then you guys have the Rams, or you guys have the Panthers, and you guys have the Cardinals. Like, you guys are favored to win in like both of those games, so you guys could get to 10-3? Yeah, so that can be 10-3. And then you guys have the Lions, but you guys have that at home. And then you guys have the Seahawks. Okay. Then you have the Falcons, then you have the Cardinals again. You guys could win out. You guys could win out. Like on that one. The Rams could literally win out and be probably number 1 seed. So they'd be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That'd be 14. Well, you guys are only lost 2 games, right? 14. Or you guys are 8-2. So or no, you guys are 8-3. 8-3. Yeah, it's like a core. I always like flinch a little bit. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. I'm amongst my fellow nerds. I'm okay. I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm actually safe to play this song. It's not that bad. It's okay. Well, no, here's the thing. The reason why that it has to be split this way, because it'd be weird otherwise. So therefore, I agree. I like that. Okay? It's an okay thing for it to be a real thing here. You know? And I will give you guys proper how about this? You can't just pay for something and I don't do anything in return. You guys know. So both Nick93 and both Figure Drawing, you guys can both get obviously music requests, so that's fine. But then I'll also give you guys a nice little breakdown of why I thought, like, I'll give you guys like a real, I looked at the box score. Like, I'll actually watch the game and I'll give you guys, like, I'll spend some time and I'll give you guys a real, like, analysis, like, you know, a couple minute analysis of why I thought who won and where. How about that, too? I'll also actually try on it as well, which I usually don't for most games. I'll just look at box scores or I'll just look at the highlights when it comes to stuff outside. But this one I'll actually make sure to really pay attention. I'll give you guys a nice analysis too. So at least you guys, I got to give you guys something for the 25 if I get it. Need the Seahawks and Niners to lose so we can get a lead. Yeah, you pretty much always want, Nick, you always want a divisional team to lose. Like, there's no, here's the thing. Here's the structure of the NFL when it comes to who should win and lose. If it's a divisional game, you always want them to lose. If it's an NFC team, you always want them to lose. If it's an AFC game, it doesn't matter as much if they win or lose. It's not as important, but it's still important. But it's not as important because of tiebreakers, conference schedules. It goes by division, then conference, then my bad. Overall, division, then conference. So it goes in that order. So whoever has the most wins overall, no matter what, you can be trashing your division, but if you somehow have the most wins overall, then you can be good. You can be a whatever seed, right? Or, well, no, you can't be whatever seed because you have to win your division to be number 1 through 4. But like, the most important thing is the overall wins. Now you play, the same teams multiple times. So you play them multiple times. There's a lot of games within the same division, 2 games per pop per each team. So obviously that's going to factor into your overall record. I mean, if you're losing all your divisional games, chances are you're probably not going to have a good overall record because a big chunk of the season is you playing divisional games. But there's been times where teams literally win the division and they barely won any divisional games. Like, they might have won like a couple divisional games, but they won everything else outside of the division, but they still won the division. So usually what you want is that you want it, if a team is playing, if a good team is playing like an AFC team, doesn't matter. That's why I didn't really care when the Houston Texans beat the 49ers. I was like, okay, well, it's an AFC game. Doesn't really matter as much. I'm not really too worried about that. They've got to make sure that they beat the NFC team. So beating the Rams once, beating the Seahawks once, beating the Cardinals twice, beating the Giants, those were all really important wins for the Niners, getting those, and also getting the victory against the Cardinals again last week. But then this game against the Panthers is important. It's an NFC team. It's not divisional, but it's an NFC team, so they need to win this game too. So yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, there you go. Nice little touch. Who would you bet in Mario Kart World, me or Party Man? Oh, with all the marbles on the, I mean, I'd have to go with Party Man just because he's been here longer. But General Zamora, you're right there too. You know what I'm saying? You're right there too. You're right there. Because, I mean, when Party Man locks in, when he truly locks in, he's tough to beat. Like, when he's truly locked in, I think that Party Man might actually, like, super lock in. It depends on the situation, though. Now, generally speaking, I'd have to pick you, right, General Zamora? Because you have been winning a lot of the stuff that we've done, But, I mean, like I said, like, what is the scenario? Is it, like, one knockout tour to win them all, like... Because when Party Man locks in, man, he's tough to beat. But, once again, you have to get him locked in, Purdy or Jones? Purdy's the better player. I think we saw that last week. Purdy's the better player. But Mac Jones is very, very, very good. And I think that if the 49ers drafted Mac Jones, then they might have won a Super Bowl by now if they actually drafted him. But they didn't. So... I had to give him competition, so that's why I stepped in. Yeah, you had to give him some competition. We used to have a guy that was very much like you named We Am Gamer, and he used to give Party Man some good competition too as well. So yeah, I'm back. Metroid Prime plays well at the Best Buy kiosk. Marketing worked in spite of clowns like Joey saying otherwise. Yeah. Just came back from the Walmart playing the Switch 2 demo. Hype reaches new heights. Yes. If it's a tie, you'll get half from each of us. Okay. I'll still do the song choices. You guys can get the songs, and you guys can also get the analysis from me. I'll give a nice little, 2 to 4 minute analysis on the keys and what I felt was really important about the game. And I won't make my memes like I usually do, like One Punch Man, like I did before, or, whatever. Shout outs though, guys. I appreciate it. But we are going to wrap it up for this stream. I want to say thank you guys so much for coming out to today, man. I really do appreciate that. You guys have been incredible. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you're somebody that's been lurking, you did not subscribe, hit the subscribe button. Let them know that we are out here today. Let them know that we are out here. I want to say thank you so much to everybody who came out to today's stream. Seriously, thank you guys so much. If you have not seen my most recent video, check it out. And big love to Lingering Will. Lingering Will, Joe 9K. They dropped some big donos today, man. So I really appreciate that. Shaw X, everybody, Nick 93, Clabby dropped a big one earlier today. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate that. Huge, further than beyond. Let's go. So thank you guys so much. Watch my most recent video. I have one news video on Metroid Prime, and then I have another video talking about Metroid Prime 4, my hands-on playtime with the game as well. So I have two. I have two of those. So if you guys haven't seen those, check them out. They're both there. good vids. I had a new short as well talking about hyping up, getting ready for you know, for Metroid Prime 4, talking about that. So if you haven't seen that video, check it out. It's on the page. That went up like at midnight, just because I needed somewhere to put it, and I already made it, so I just needed somewhere to put it. So all right, guys, thank you so much for coming out to the stream today. Thank you guys so much for being awesome. Thank you guys for the donos. Once again, you guys were all incredible. Lingering Will, once again, super combo breaks, man. I appreciate that, going further than beyond. So yeah, and we are good. We are good for now. We'll be back tomorrow for another stream, and then Friday we'll probably have our early morning stream on Friday too, so look out for that. So all right, guys, love y'all so much. Thank you guys so much for the support today, and we will see you guys for tomorrow's stream. Who knows what we'll talk about? A bunch of stuff. So all right, love you guys. Epic Globster, appreciate that, man. Hey, happy birthday, Roadhouse. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday to Roadhouse. I didn't know it was your birthday, so happy birthday, brother. So thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate that. All right, love y'all, and we'll see you guys for